It doesn't me, Mario.
Yeah, give me one minute to send out the live.
Why? Why? You little.
Edie, 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 blee, blee, blee.
Keep your darn side brush.
Not surprised.
You don't
Remember
say.
105 combo. My
You don't
mine does not do that. The weird thing is I always try, but mine never did that. Anyway.
It does it with every one of my Wi-Fi connected Roombas. It's kind of annoying.
Honestly,
Like,
Loki won't mind to do that, but oh well.
because my E6 has issues with the full bin sensor, so it'll say
She
just
alerts you
randomly
when the bin is
your
full.
Roomba. It'll just randomly say your Roomba E6's bin is full. Hoover.
We even that's crazy.
I hate to say it, but the J7's being kind of a dingus. He doesn't know. He doesn't remember where his dock is. Never mind.
He
Apparently,
did that occasionally in my house. He would get. I will say though, don't move the dock on it too much because it does get lost quite easily if the dock gets moved.
I don't plan to. I plan on. I kind of plan on just keeping it in here.
That's fair.
There's your R9, by the way.
Yay.
Yeah, he figured it out. He knows where he is. You want to see something stupid? I was gonna show you Billy sleeping. This guy remapped at some point because
Hi Miles.
this guy just randomly decided to
Chrome
clean
looks
this
different today.
way.
I don't even know why. I got well, whatever.
I don't know why, but my Roborock Q7 Max Plus decided to clean this way.
That's different.
Yeah, I don't know why.
What is the problem with the R9? The only problem I guess you could say it has is it needs a battery. But I already found a battery for it. I haven't ordered it yet, but I did find one.
Look at the sleepy boy.
Kitten.
I take you to the kitten. Hi, sleepy.
Oh.
This is Billy. I don't know where Bean. We don't know where Bean went. He went somewhere.
Let's go and turn on my robots for fun. Why not? Roborock Q. We'll go ahead and start here in the living room. Roborock Revo S5V.
Starting to clean.
I don't think I'm going to be keeping this one. I think I'm going to be returning this one. I'm not huge on it so far.
Why is it cleaning like that?
Good question. I don't even think I have any robots in there.
Where's
You,
my
I have to
computer?
remove.
Oh, it's in here.
What the? Whatever. Jamie X40.
Come on now, J7. Be smart.
Anyway, Dreamy X40, definitely one of my favorites.
I don't know why, but every couple times I use the J7, I have to restart it because it won't play any sounds and the light, the light will just stay white.
It would do that occasionally to me. UFS 1 Pro, definitely my favorite.
There we go. We found our dock. Good.
Why are you going home? You know what? You do you, I guess. I don't care. I don't think I have any robots in here anymore. D-Bot X9, that's going to be... I might as well mention real quick. I have a bunch of robots going up for sale. D-Bot X9, Shark Ion R85. Ignore that thing. Narwhal Flow. Currently, that one's on hold because I have someone that's interested. Eureka J15, Brava 240, and Roomba i5 Plus. Ziggy, come on. Ziggy,
Wait,
I want you out of this room live.
Whoa, it died.
Oh.
The battery died.
Dude, get out. Get out of here.
Wait.
Go. Get out of here. Get.
Planet Roomba, you know, why are you telling Colton to watch his language? And I accidentally swore earlier, and you didn't care. That makes no sense.
Ziggy, come on, out. Ziggy, out of the room.
No.
Come on, out.
Hova.
Yes.
Wait.
Oh, did I? Okay, good.
Are you doing good?
Then there's. Let's just be sure you didn't take a poo poo anywhere. No, you did not. We're not going to talk about it too much, but I've had robots run over a pile of dog poop a few times. And then another newest member, the Nito D85. I traded this guy for my Dyson Viznav because the Viznav was a piece of garbage.
My D85 is in storage right now. It's right here.
This one could probably use a new battery.
Mine has a fine battery. Mine just has docking issues. I just use this one.
Yeah, we could. I need to use this one of these days, but I just need to be able to have like headphones on or whatever because I know it's gonna be loud, and I hate loud noises. So
The
it wouldn't
current
be.
temperature.
What the? Was that you, Shark?
What?
There's drops of water on my floor, and no one's mopping. I'm gonna say it's like maybe it was just water sitting under the shark because it does that sometimes.
It is currently 80 degrees in my house right now. 81.
Who knows what it is?
Hoover. That wasn't a Hoover. I don't know why I said Hoover.
By the way, I think during Prime Day, because I think it's next Tuesday, I think I'm finally going to replace my Dreamy X40 after 2 years I've abused the living crap out of it. I'm between either the Dreamy.
Mova what?
I will have to rejoin because I cannot see you right now. I don't know why, but anyway.
Okay. Hey yo, what's hot? What do you mean by that?
A friend called me and then it messed up the live and then I couldn't see your end. I only saw me, so I had to rejoin. And they know who they are. And I invited them to the live, but of course they're not watching it. Oh well.
Hoover.
Anyway, as I was trying to say before that happened, I was going to say for Prime Day, I'm thinking about replacing my Dreamy X40 with either a Dreamy L50 or a Mova V50.
I want. You should get the V50. That's my vote.
That's the one. That's definitely the one I'm leaning towards because it has mostly because it has the extra parts and the built-in voice assistant. This robot is getting returned, and oh my gosh, stop calling me! What the frick? 1 second, I have to.
105.
Sorry, I have a group chat I have a group chat blowing up my phone and it's driving me crazy.
Turn on Do Not Disturb.
My phone is on Do Not Disturb, but they blow up my phone anyway. Like if you're gonna,
If it's in Do Not Disturb, it shouldn't notify you at all.
it still did because they like force. They do like that button or whatever that says notify anyway, and it drives me crazy.
Bruh. I hate people that use that button. Like if it's my
I
phone's
do
on Do Not.
occasionally.
Like
I
my
do
phone.
occasionally, but not very often.
Like for me, if it's my phone's on Do Not Disturb and you know it's on Do Not Disturb, don't disturb me. Yo, wait. Let me see that
Exactly.
ceiling fan. That's a cool ceiling fan. Let me see that ceiling fan.
But as I was saying, I'm gonna during Amazon Prime Day. I'm probably gonna. As I said, I haven't decided. I'm between to replace my Dreamy X40. I'm between a Dreamy L50 or the Mova V50. But I'm really, really leaning towards the MOBA. And then, as I was trying to say before I got that call again, this Roborock Revo S5V is probably going to get returned. I think I'm going to go back. I think I'm going to get. Oh, hi, Ziggy. Oh, you're not hiding anymore since the rain's gone? You're not scared anymore?
Is he scared of the rain?
Yes. Whenever it rains, my dog is terrified. It's okay.
Oh.
Anyway, I'm probably gonna return this guy. I haven't decided yet. And I'm either gonna get the S7 Max Ultra. That's most likely what I'm gonna get. I was thinking of a I was gonna get the S8 Max V, but they don't sell any of the replacement parts anymore. And I'm the type of person that just refuses to get the aftermarket parts. So yeah.
I will only get aftermarket parts if it's like brushes. I don't do aftermarket filters or bags.
I don't do aftermarket anything.
Like,
Rai, I would suggest you do not get the 1010 because I had one and it was a piece of crap.
and it's
It got
also
returned.
basically just a gray version of the 105.
It wasn't even that. It wasn't really gray. It was more. It was close. It was more white than gray, honestly.
It was like a chalk kind of color.
Yeah, it was weird.
Either way, it's just that. It's just a different color 105.
Yeah, it was about. I was gonna say it was like between these two colors on the Robrock dock. It was like it was like right in the middle of these two colors. If that makes sense.
Yeah, where did my QX Revo go?
But it
Is
was
it
a piece
still
of
in here?
crap. I
Yeah.
returned it. I don't know why, but I just hadn't. I didn't. I have not had good luck with Roombas for the past like.
Wait a darn minute. Who? What? No, neither of us are trans. What
No, ew,
kind of question is that?
ew, no.
I mean, to be fair, I'm bisexual, so whatever.
That's fair, but
I mean,
me,
well,
no. I'm a Christian, so I don't do any of that crap personally.
I'm gonna be completely honest. Please don't judge me. I have a boyfriend in Germany.
And then I have a girlfriend that lives like 10 minutes away from me.
But the whole point of my making this point is that he's a boy. That means I'm gay.
Mm.
That's a problem because I
I'm
don't
gonna
know.
be honest. I'm gonna be honest. You are not the only person I know that is. I actually have a lot of friends that are, if I'm being honest.
But the weird thing is that I'm like, I want to be a Christian, but like, I'm also gay.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, that's the thing. It says in the Bible you can't be gay and a Christian. And people always try and fight against it, but you can't. You can't.
I swear, I don't know if it's just my carpet, but the QX Revo looks like it needs a brush.
If I get one more call from that person one more
Hold on.
time,
Say
I'm
that.
gonna
Say
lose
that
it.
again.
I'm gonna frickin' lose it.
You want to know something kind of weird about the Hoover? I can't tell if your camera's frozen or not. Planet Roomba, can you like chill out? Fun fact no one asked for. This is actually how wide the actual suction port is.
It is like behind the brush roll. It's like right behind the brush roll. It's like
Yeah, it's like right here. I took the brush roll out once. Also,
uh,
whose design is it to screw the cover in?
that is a good question. I did take it off one time when I had it and cleaned it out, but that's all I did with it in terms of the brush roll. Show me the problem of the R9. We can't really.
Yes.
I don't really know how you.
I'm thinking about getting a remote for this.
It wouldn't be a bad idea.
No,
Can you do airs of
sorry,
all your
but I
vacuums?
don't. I'm not gonna take every single, like all 60 of my robot vacuums, charge
That
them
would take
all
a
up,
long time.
and do the errors on all of them. No.
Oh,
Ilico's World, chill out.
Mm. I hope he's not talking to me because guess what? I not only am not gay, Christian, but also have a girlfriend now. So sorry.
Angry Hoover. Oh yeah, by the way, did you know it has a no light? Look, no.
Yes, I did notice. I noticed that when I had my old 700 years ago.
No.
Also, we're gonna do a little poll on the live. Do you guys think I need a new laundry basket?
No. Not at all.
It's only
Does anyone
I
have
think
cheese?
I
Yes,
think this
I
thing
have
is
cheese.
it's only 11 years old. Nah, I think it's fine. I think it has another 10 years in it. Just kidding. At least do a Dustbin full air on 980 and 960. Well, I don't think you need to do both because it's the same, but
Yeah, I'm not gonna do both. I'm just gonna do it on the night. I'm just gonna do it on this. No, wait, I can't. I don't think this one has the full bin alert thing on right now. Why is there a wire cap in here?
good question.
Where the hell did you find a wire cap? Okay.
Good question. Wait, I just realized where'd my Nito go? I haven't seen the Nito. Oh, it's under my bed. Okay. Apparently, the Dreamy X40 and Nito are fighting. So you two do you, I guess.
The River Rock Q7 Max Plus found a wire cap.
Yeah, I heard you.
I was gonna ask you if you could unfollow your account because intermittently I
I
see
haven't decided. One thing I'm thinking about doing with this Q Revo S5V is I'm thinking about taking it to my dad's and see how it does there. Because if I get the MOVA, originally I was gonna what am I trying to say? I was gonna
Power has been disconnected.
what am I trying to say?
You're,
Frick. I was gonna take this to my dad's. That's what I'm trying to say.
you're
But
gonna say
obviously my
that you
Dreamy
want to see
X40
Jamie or Billy.
X40 is old, and I think I'm just gonna give it to one of my friends because I know one of my friends said he wanted it. So I'm gonna be like, here, take it. For all I care, really.
Big yawn.
Tired kitty.
They've
All right.
been race tracking.
S5B. Let's see. How well have you been mopping today? Not that great.
That is terrible, actually. Look at mine. Like, my house is honestly not that dirty, and still dirtier.
That's exactly how my normal flow was, but I don't think I'm gonna be keeping it.
Let's check the X2 Omni.
Here's the thing about the X2 Omni. It knows how to mop, but it doesn't know how to navigate.
Yeah, it knows
At
how
least
to
that's how
clean. Like, that's the thing I like about the or not navigation,
the
but like
X2.
its navigation is absolute dog poop. But the navigation is, or I mean, the cleaning performance is good
Yeah.
or decent. Personally, I think my Roborock QX3 Evo vacuum's a
Is
little bit
there a
better.
robots break too easy?
What?
He asked if there's a robot that breaks too easy.
I don't understand that question.
I don't either. Like something that like poor quality maybe, but
If
I
it
wouldn't
has,
even know the answer to that, to be honest.
you want to see the world's best robot? This is the best robot vacuum. It has nothing on the inside, and it's so cool.
Says no one ever. If I had a robot in mopping mode, I'd pour my soda on the floor and see if any of them would detect the mess. Specifically, the Dreamy.
None of my robots are able to detect messes. I really wish I could use this. I really do. But I can't because this thing.
Yeah, I need to get more robots up for sale. I've been slacking with that. One thing I've still thought about doing, and I'm really considering it, is like getting rid of all my robots, but like I'm gonna say probably with all my robots but the Yuffie and the Mova once I get it. And then maybe the Shark Thermocharged and then just sell all the other ones. Because then I
Wait,
can have the Shark Thermocharged.
Bentley,
Because the Shark
Walter. My J7 Plus does not navigate better than the T10. The T10 navigates better than the J7.
that does not surprise me at all. LiDAR. LiDAR is in my opinion, LiDAR just destroys any camera system.
These wheels are kind of beat up, actually.
They're they could they're not terrible. They could be worse.
I don't like it. I don't
That's
like this
fair.
at all. This looks weird.
Then why'd you do that?
I don't know. Technically, if I wanted to make my T10 look more like an X1, I could just wait, because
No, you can't do it.
no, I can't because the button is different. Wait, I could do it with the T20.
That is true. I think you could on the T20, but maybe I don't know.
I
Most
don't
likely
want to.
though.
I like it white.
I know Aaron has a T20, but I don't know what he thinks of it.
He doesn't really use it that often. Why
That's
is
fair.
this in my T10?
Good question.
Also, why are these flaps bent backwards?
Also, apparently the Shark Thermocharged is going around my puppy or my dog. He's not
That
really a puppy anymore, honestly.
honestly,
I will
I
say
don't.
I do. I was gonna say the thing about the Shark Thermocharged is I like it when I'm gonna have it mop single rooms, or I really like it for its vacuuming. Like if I'm gonna vacuum the whole house, I do tend to go to that one.
The 105 is emptying.
Mm. But the thing is, if you ask it to mop the whole house, I just can't do it because the thing I hate about all the shark robots that have the uh mopping with the self-washing, you cannot tell them to go back to wash them off. They will wait until their water tank is empty to wash them off. Even if they run low on battery before they finish the job, they won't even wash the pad then. They just wait till either the job is done or the water tank runs low. That's the only times they will wash its mop. And that is not enough.
I don't know why. Like, just answer to me this: what is the difference between this and this? It's
Good
almost the same.
question.
Yes. What is going on over here? What are you doing?
For real, I like.
Billy. He's like,
There's so many other idea. Blah blah blah.
Biggity biggity boo. Hi.
This about fell on his head.
The little pink
Might as
on
well,
his lips always makes it look like he has his tongue out. If you look at it this way.
go ahead and use two power detects, not only the robot. Might as well use my cordless one because why not? Really.
Kitten.
I mean, it's turn on. Oh, there we go.
I need to. I want to get like my babysitter has a detect, like a normal detect, but she never.
The Detect Pro. The Detect Pro.
No, it's just a standard detect. But
Oh,
they don't use it anymore because they have a Shark NV356. Or no, they have a Shark Navigator Deluxe, the NVC
NV3
360.
NV360.
Yeah, they have the NV360 now, and they don't ever use the stick vacuum because they say it clogs too easily. In reality, they just vacuum stuff up that you're not supposed to vacuum, like Legos.
Sounds about right.
But and they won't. I asked them if they would give it to me since they don't use it. They said no because they just keeping it just to have it, I guess.
Maybe eventually they'll decide to give it to you. I mean, that's what my aunt did with her old Poodle wind tunnel one time.
Like they don't
That's
use it. So like,
yeah, as I said, that's what my aunt did with her. People wind tunnel for years. It never got used, and eventually it was just sitting in the garage. I asked where it was, asked if I could use it, and then she finally said, "You know what? You can have it." And I said, "That was about 3 years ago when that happened." I don't know. I might keep the S5V, but as I said, I have to take it to my dad to see how it does there first. Is that the 805?
yes.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I don't like that. Why did you just get a LiDAR error?
Uh-oh. Let's hope it's not doing what my Q Revo did when it died.
The LiDAR spins.
Check for obstruction and retry. Resume.
No, it turns fine.
Yeah, that's the thing is my Q Revo, my standard Q Revo I had years ago. The LiDAR spin, but it would say whatever it was.
Its dock is under there. These two are fighting, and it's funny.
Okay, I'm done. Okay. Hey Noah. Oh, you're here.
Who?
Richard Below 608. Unfortunately, he's here.
Unfortunately, he says.
Yes, exactly.
Ice.
Unfortunately, he came to see me a week ago too, which is even worse. He's a kid. Richard Below is not a kid. I don't know who you're talking to, but if you're talking about Richard Below, he is not a kid. Far from it. Oh, look, as a kid. Richard is actually 5. Actually, I'm not going to disagree with that. I mean, at least he acts like he's 5, so.
I act like I'm -5.
Actually, no, Richard acts like he's -5. You just gave us an even better idea. Who knows if he's actually still in here, but oh well.
Oh, Hoover died. The Hoover died.
I think you're going to empty yourself. I'm in war with your country, Huma.
Wait,
BB can cook. Please stop saying that because it's driving me insane.
my truck Ion and my Hoover Quest 800, they died at the same time.
Cons vacuums your old. Sorry about that. What? That's confusing. You're old. Sorry about that. That doesn't make. Okay.
He's called you old.
I do not act like I'm 5. You kind of do. You're not wrong, Noah. And Richard, yes, you do. You absolutely do. And Kiriba, why is your water so clear?
Because he's just taking the water and putting it directly back in the other tank.
He might as
And
well. He might as well, honestly. Actually, I'm gonna give. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna turn off all the robots, and the Roborock, and I'm gonna have the Roborock do mopping. And I'm gonna let it for the first time so far. I'm gonna let it. Excuse me. I'm gonna let it mop the whole house.
I'm helping these guys to their
Oh,
dock.
absolutely not. I will guess your age. Go right ahead. Go right ahead.
I'm 14.
Lock mount installed.
Glue for you guys. I'm older than 14. Probably not a surprise.
I'm helping these idiots to their dock because their batteries are low.
Returning to dock.
You do that.
I don't know why, but my Shark Ion
Shark,
always
you
says
can
when
go
it's
home.
restore, it goes back while the state like one battery bar is still solid. My RV750-N will go back when the battery bar is flashing.
My Rainbow 505 dock melted. Oh, actually, that doesn't surprise me. Thank gosh for 1 year warranty. Can you make a race to dock vid? I'll probably do one again soon, actually. I'll probably wait until I get my new. I'm probably gonna get either a Dreamy L50 or a Mova V50. I'm thinking next week.
I know for a darn fact that you did not clean my entire house. You did not go back there.
Nito,
You did
what the
not go
frick?
in
What
there.
are you doing? I just hear you going ba-blew, ba-blew, ba-blew. Like, shut up. Where even are you? Oh my gosh. So now I have to dig you out from under my bed. Fun. Just what I wanted to do tonight. Not. Nito, did you just die? No, you didn't. What the frick? Please clear my path. I already did. Ugh,
Mine,
frick.
my other one keeps giving me please clear my path error 2001.
It gave me 2006 a second ago.
Might as well be the same.
Well, I'm having a crash out. I'm not having a crash out, at least not yet.
Miles, what? Yes.
45.
No.
Oh no, I am not 45.
Hey, no.
I'm not even half that. There's another clue. I'm not even half. I'm not even. I'm 45 would be like, I'm gonna say 23. So here's your clue. Older 14, less than 23. You 16? Nope. At best, Fulton is 20. I am not 20.
Colton doesn't have a 655, and mine I disassembled. My 655 is technically right there.
I'm not 18. I'm not 18 either.
Higher or lower?
I'm gonna give the Noah and Richard. You guys are not allowed to guess because I know you guys know for a fact. Same for you, Chance. So each of you get one last chance, and then I'll reveal what it is. I'll reveal my age.
I don't know how old you are.
Oh, you don't? Well, I guess we'll find out here in a minute.
Fork it.
I'm done.
Dyson. Look, it's a Dyson next to a Dyson.
Oh. Roomba tester, I'm sorry, but I'm not 17.
Your dock is right there.
You know what my 700 used to do years ago? It would, when it was searching for the dock, it would literally go through the virtual wall when docking.
Wait,
I'm not even
actually?
kidding.
Wait,
Yeah.
allow me to see.
Oh, I guess 23. I am not 23.
It does. It literally goes through the It goes through the virtual wall.
Bojo.
Yeah, it's
Richard
just,
is on call and it's awful. Sounds about right.
Why?
That sounds about
Why
right.
did you just go around your dock and not dock to your dock? Does it even have
I
power?
can smell it
It
from
does.
Michigan. That is another fact. I can smell them down here too. It's even more. I feel like it's even worse here for some reason. Chance's tech is like 43.
What the hell? No, I'm 14. Here we go. Wow. Let's see how good it did.
Congratulations. Wow, why'd you bang it that hard? Chance,
He did all right.
because his voice sounds like he's 43. Sorry, but Chance, no offense, Chance, your voice does not sound anything like you're 43. Same with mine.
People did. Someone said I sound like I'm 20 the other day. No.
Yes.
No.
Guess what I'm saying?
You want to
Hold the
know?
button on the J7. Yeah, that makes it empty itself, or it'll make it dock.
Wait.
I think.
I'm gonna see if I can't do it quickly. I'm gonna clean out the. I'm gonna do the clean out.
Guess what I'm saying? I do not even want to know. Honestly, I don't want to know. Okay. Wait, is it? Oh, frick. You little crab better not be doing what I think you're doing. Okay.
There. It didn't even empty its dustbin.
Can I guess again? I am not even close.
Bruh.
I'm not even gonna say that number because I hate that meme, literally with a passion.
Why did the
But
light go
not
from red to white?
even close.
Why did the light?
Like not even a little bit. Not even a little bit.
Why? Wait. Why is the light not working now?
Good question. It's about time someone. Honestly, all right. Bentley finally got it. I am 19. I am 19 years old. That's how old I am.
Hello, J7. What?
I was gonna say I know no one knows it.
Wait,
I
listen.
know
Listen.
Richard
It's
knows it.
making a sound. It makes the dun dun.
I know that. I made it. I've had it years. You don't think I already knew
Or
that?
just restart it again because it. Oh, never
I
mind.
had
It
to
fixed
restart that
itself.
thing a lot, actually.
It fixed itself.
Oh my gosh. It's so funny. I know, right? I hate that meme drives me insane. Literally. Every time I hear someone say that, I just want to take a 6'7" pole and hit them with it.
It, 6, 7, 6. Also, Colton, why does your J7 have a dent on the top?
I'm gonna most likely from going under my dresser because it used to like to get stuck under my dresser a lot. And then that's a jet engine.
What did you say?
I was saying the dent is most likely from when it used to get stuck under my dresser, and then I was gonna say I was from the rope. And then I said the base is a jet engine. If you know what is happening, Colton, you're hilarious. If you know, you know.
Colton, fun fact, on the R9 to remove the brush, you simply remove, you just don't do that. Okay. You don't do
Oopsies.
that. And you just do this.
That's actually really convenient.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh, J7 Plus is in teen and working happily after 2 years of claiming. Also, set.
Model R975GM. That's what model this is.
Yeah, this Roborock isn't a 6'7" pole, but it's close enough. Also,
Look.
question: Do you trust me with the Roborock?
No.
Also, I'm not talking about using it as a vacuum and mop.
Fun fact, the R9 has bumpers on the side.
Oh, that's actually interesting. I did not notice that. I did not think it had that, honestly. I'm going to notice it eventually. Try placing the J7 in a location away from the dock and press the button 2 times.
Why?
Yeah, I do
What is
trust
that
you with
gonna
the
do?
Roborock.
What is
That's not
pushing the
interesting.
dock button? Like, what is pushing the...
I
It's
was
not
gonna
gonna...
say I think I pressed the button twice on it before and it never did anything.
Yeah, it just goes dun 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 dun, and then just dun dun does nothing.
Guys, I need a new robot. I put a poll on my channel if you want to. Okay. See, it will not let me view your channel at the moment, so I will have to do that later. Also, one thing weird about this Roborock is on my old Kirivo, you used to be able to like spin the pads. It would like what's the word I'm trying to say? They would retract or they would extend, but they don't do it anymore.
What
It does
exactly are
spot
you
clean.
doing?
J7 does not have a spot clean.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, no.
J7 doesn't spot clean.
You're thinking. Oh, you're thinking about like starting the spot clean feature on like the 105. That's how you do it on the 105. Push clean twice.
Yeah.
You don't do it on
How
the
did the
J7.
how is the Shark Thermocharge? Very happy with mine. I'm still quite liking mine. I just used it a little bit ago. It's definitely a decent robot. I do like it overall.
I'm gonna send this home because it's acting really weird.
Returning to dock.
He's
Why are all
acting
Roomba
really weird today.
675 have a vacuum motor? Well, when they're brand new, it doesn't really sound like that, but that's honestly really, and it's not just the 675, it's basically every 600 series robot.
They do what now?
Someone said the every 675 sounds like it has a shot motor.
Yeah, they do. Wait, not the 675, but like all the newer Roombas and the 600 series. They do sound like they have a shot motor. It's
Well,
like
when they're brand new, they don't. When they're brand new, they don't, because when my 675 and my cousin's old 670 was brand new, the motor sounded beautiful on them.
my Roomba 694. That's
Full
brand.
dock for Roborock Revo. I know it does a spot clean. I know.
Whole dock for Q. That's wait. Oh yeah, never mind.
Yeah, it makes this guy do a spot clean. And guess what? I already know that because this isn't even my first Revo. I've had
Like 5.
here's every Revo I've had. I had the original Revo, this one, which is the S5V. I've had the Revo Pro, the Revo Curve, and the Revo Curve X, and the Revo Curve 2 Flow.
This thing is drunk today.
Um, and then out of all those Revos, I'll describe what happened to every single one of them. This one, obviously, still alive, might get returned because I don't like it. This one, I don't like. I'll wait till that finishes.
Why is it so windy outside?
Good question.
Oi.
Did you just say no? I didn't, and I hate that meme. So don't even bring it up. It drives me
First of
insane.
all, why is the outlet air so hot on this? Second of all,
Good
why does it
question.
sound like it's clogged? Oh, that
Maybe
might be
that's
why.
why.
Let me just grab
Shut up.
this.
I agree with that, Roomba tester. Like, I agree with that.
What the hell?
Maybe that's why it owns you. Carlton vacuums. I do not trust you. Are Tim's vacuums? I do not trust you with the robot. Okay. But anyway, as I was gonna say is here's what happened to all my Roborock Revos. Obviously, this one, the S5V, is still working. It might get returned because I don't know if I love it yet. My original Revo, that one broke. Revo Pro, that one I returned to upgrade to my next Revo, which is the Revo Curve, which that got returned because I tried the Soros 10. I got the one that had like the water hookup system. I never got it figured out, so I got rid of it because I spent $1,200 and I was not spending another $100 to have a plumber come up hook it up for me. Um,
How the hell are you charging? Wait, look. The contact's like at the very edge.
oh, and then after that, I had the Revo Curve X. That thing was, I'm not even kidding, that thing was a living nightmare. Anyways,
I think it's
and
mad
then the
bug.
curve and then the Revo Curve 2 Flow. Do not let the influencers trick you. That thing does not mop well at all. I'm not even kidding. Every single time that thing mopped, the water in the clean water tanks or in the dirty water tank was 100% clear. There was literally zero dirt in it.
I'm running my Smash Nugs.
Chance, remove the dust bag while Q7 Max Plus is emptying.
It can't.
I like how.
The suction power is so much that it will hold this lid on.
Yeah. I've actually tried to do that before and I couldn't. I like how we knew when Richard was coming, we heard Richard. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't know if he's still on the live, but that is true.
I'm not gonna run this one because it's being an idiot.
I call heaven. As I said, I haven't decided if I'm keeping this one or not yet.
What is your favorite iRobot Roomba?
You know, that is a really good question, now that you think about it.
My favorite is obviously the J7. Try on the. Okay. I don't even. Wait, no. I don't think I can open this while it's emptying.
It's hard to do unless you do it like this.
Yeah, no, I can't.
I tried that before. You can't.
I'm picking up the robot. There's so much suction that I pick up the entire robot and the dog.
But my favorite Roomba,
Why does it
I'm
keep
gonna
turning the light
say,
off?
for my favorite Roomba. Okay, I'm gonna be. I do not know which one, but I'm between two, and these are both ones I've owned, which is either the 960 or the i7 Plus. I will say they both have their pros and cons, but
The one thing I don't like about the J7 is that it doesn't have like the little Archon thing like this, so it can't.
yeah.
It doesn't work with the
Use
virtual wall.
virtual walls. I know that was a bummer, honestly. What do you call water that is frozen?
Ice. Everyone knows that. I don't know why, but I just randomly feel like
I'm
running
not even
this.
kidding. I saw people all over like TikTok. They would say, "What do you call frozen? What would you call water that is frozen?" And people would say frozen water. And I was like, "I'm sorry, but have you ever thought about using your brain?"
He's done. He got done.
Actually, let's get this guy running again.
Does your refrigerator make this cool ice?
No, no, it doesn't. Jesus Tech, should I buy an i3 Plus?
Probably. It's decent, but if you can
Looks like
afford
it's
it, get an
look it's
i7.
look it's Alfreda. That's not Alfreda. This is the Roborock, not the Narwhal. My friend used to Alfreda is saying "get out" in French, which my friend Noah loves to say that all the time, and he literally nicknamed my Narwhal Flo Alfreda because she was a dummy.
Yeah,
I8 plus. I wouldn't mind
Bentley,
trying the i8 plus.
Bentley Vulgar or whatever it is. If you
Okay, here's
can,
my question. Is the battery life actually better on it compared to the i7?
actually, yes, it is kind of. It's
Okay.
like 20 minutes better, and on this particular one, it's
Oh.
probably supposed to be more, but this one's battery's a little weak.
Ah. Is
And
the
then
battery in it the same? My question is the battery in it the same as the i7 or is it like a software change?
it's the one that it's basically the same one that's in the E6, except it's black. Or no, it's the same one that's. I don't remember actually. Let me see. Because there's a screwdriver that's accurately just sitting there, or not accurately. I don't know the word. Oh,
Oh.
oh, oh. I was wondering why you weren't working properly. Is that burnt?
Oh, yes.
Why?
Well, that's fun. Your house almost got burned down.
I ate. What happened? What did you do? Why is there none of it on
Oh,
the dock? Why is it always on? Like all of it is just on there. I don't know. Something's
fun.
wrong.
Your
Like,
house almost burned down.
yay!
I screamed Alfreda in his house too. Yes, my normal flow was running, and he screamed Alfreda at it, and I just started laughing. He
Why
lives to
are
go by.
these?
Excuse me, my narwhal is a girl. How dare you?
I didn't like take us apart, but all of these screws are really loose.
What happened to that Roomba? That is a good question, Miles. That is a very good question.
Me too. Like honestly, I want to know that too. I don't know what happened to it.
Mm.
I mean, I did notice it was having issues charging.
His narwhal is a girl. Yes, it. Yeah,
What's the point of
it's
the extra screw being here? Only certain
good
Roombas
question.
have it. It's really annoying.
That's cool. Yeah. Well, I'm not. I'm not gonna keep. Well, I say it's a girl because it's one of the. It has a girl voice on it, but I don't think I'm gonna be keeping my narwhal anyway.
That's the battery the i8 has. It's the same as the
Okay.
J7.
You could have just said that. Same as the
I
Jason.
didn't.
He
Well,
can't
I didn't remember
do.
what it was. So, ew, this is nasty.
Hey, Chance, do trouble emptying bin on I by removing it off the base station while emptying.
Well, I can't because I have to clean that first because it won't dock. Oh, he died. He dead.
What else new?
He dead.
I'll be right back. Okay. My two OGs had a and I'm going to meet them. Oh, okay. Uh, I sent base to you if you want to see for my birthday. Okay, I'll have to look at that.
I'm gonna like. Do I
By the
wait? If that's like the burnt stuff, I should be able to just wipe that off then, huh?
Yeah, by the way, because I haven't told you yet, in August I'm going up. I'm doing another 2-hour road trip, and I'm seeing Noah again because it's his birthday, and I'm gonna
Okay. In August, I go to Girl Lodge, which is in
wait. I
Centralia.
mean, you got but come check on you. Okay. Uh, New Roomba accepty baby deep.
I just realized that you can remove this flap.
Yeah,
I
I've
just
known that.
realized that.
22nd and 23rd. Okay, because we'll have to have Richard, Mike, and maybe Riley come then too. I know a lot. Let's just put it this way: I know a lot of vacuum collectors. However, not
You
many of them
know
have robots. I'll go ahead and mention the ones I just said. Mike, he has had a good amount of robots over the years. So I've actually sold him a good like maybe 5 robots over the years since I've known him. Richard has 2 technically. He has the Five Below robot, and when he came to see me last weekend, I gave him my Roomba E5, so he has his first actual robot vacuum. And then Noah, he has had. I'm trying to think. 5 robot vacuums, if I'm getting it right.
Ew.
He had a 670. He had a 675, which he got from me. He got all of them from me,
I
actually.
think I figured out why you keep smelling something burnt. This guy was burnt.
He's burnt?
He's burnt.
Why?
I don't know. He ain't burnt no
Uh,
more. My mom did
believe it
say
or
she kept
not,
smelling something burnt, and
uh,
we found out
believe it
what
or not,
smelled like burnt.
believe believe it or not, before the J7 Plus was yours, it was actually Noah's for a little while. But he has had the Roomba 675, Roomba J7 Plus, Nito D7, the vacuum only Shark Power Detect, and Samsung JetBot Plus. And the only ones he still has is the Shark and Samsung, which
I kind of want to try
and the
one.
Nito.
I want kind
Noah,
of
you
want to
also
try a
forgot.
vacuum only power detect. To be honest,
It's okay. It's decent.
this
Noah,
is
you
taking a
even
lot to
you,
take off.
yeah. Noah, you forgot your Nito. Remember the Nito you had? He ended up he had that D he got that D7. I fixed that lidar on. I did a couple videos on it, but I replaced the lidar on a D7 right after I got it from the thrift store. Noah, he sort of liked the Nito. Um But then the app went away, so then he donated it. Oh yeah, the Nito that I couldn't stand. You didn't. I thought you liked the Nito until the app went away. Oh well.
I'm guessing this one died. Why is
Most
this
likely.
actually really hard to remove?
The i7 Plus one,
Huh?
two, one, two. I'm not gonna finish that
Maybe.
because that's a little.
I'm just
No, it
gonna go
wasn't
grab one.
too much.
I'm just gonna grab one of my sandpaper strips. Should I use 320 or 120? I'm gonna use 320.
1.405, 705 VAC, 105 S9, a speaking bug. 670.
Here's a little piece of this.
Did tell him about your foldaway? Chance doesn't know too much about regular vacuum, so I'll tell him anyway. Noah found me a Hoover foldaway.
What the heck is
If
a
you know what
Hoover
that is.
folder?
Never mind, you don't. It's this one. It's a Hoover vacuum from the early 2000s.
Hmm.
So even
Okay,
older than me.
let's see if he still. There you go. He still works. So that's good. He's just a little toasty.
But as I said, who's I was talking to? Miles. I cannot tell you how bad the Rimba 10 Max was.
That is very, very quiet compared to the J7.
Yes, absolutely. Will is good because of Goodwill.
Yes, Will is good because of Goodwill. I said that in
Oh,
one of my
Colton, I know.
Goodwill videos. That's why he's saying that.
Oh, Colton, I know how bad the Rimba Combo 10 Max is. I actually, now that I realized it, why did I not make a YouTube? I just realized I did not make a single YouTube video on that thing, and I really should have.
Look at the Bailey.
Yes, I
Bailey.
sold mine. I sold mine in favor of another LG. Yeah, I cannot stress enough how much I do not recommend the Roomba Combo 10 Max. I have had the Roomba Combo or the Roomba Vac Essential and the Roomba Combo 10 Max, both were released around the same time. Both complete freaking nightmares.
Boop.
I
Boop.
will say though, I will be honest with you, Chance. When I had my Roomba Combo J9, I will admit this. It was a decent robot when it decided to work. But the problem is it did not decide to work very often.
Sad. Why are you in here?
Hey, Chance, use. Okay, you go on the X2 Omni. X2 Omni is about dead.
Okay, Yuko. Follow my voice. Well, fuck you too.
Oh. I
He
have an
said low
X9, but
battery. Return to.
I have a D-Bot X9, but
No.
okay, it goes start vacuuming. It won't start vacuuming because the battery's low, but I will say I have an X9, however, it's not connected to my Wi-Fi anymore because I'm gonna be putting it up for sale.
Okay,
Because
Yuko.
it is
Get. Whoa! Whoa!
oh.
Okay. Okay, Yuko. Go back to your station. Go. Ah!
But as I said, I have a D-Bot X9, but that thing is another nightmare that we don't talk about.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, Noah, I have a question for you. If you're still in the live, I have a question for you. Do you still want my Dreamy X40?
Why did you just come out of the dock?
Because
I'm
Noah
just
wants
gonna.
my I know if you're still in here, do you want my Dreamy X40? Because I guess you could take it because I don't use it much. And I'm gonna replace it. You take a long time to wash your mop.
Max 2 or my Roborock Kiriba does sometimes too. Oopsie. Oopsie. Why?
Can we mention
My
this?
my Xiaomi
Can we,
keeps
men-
coming out of the dock slightly.
can we mention that it says there's no one in the live? Well, now it says there's one person in the live, but then there's people sending messages.
Yeah, it's YouTube being weird. There. I like that better. I like the X2 Omni being right there.
That's fair. Honestly, I kind of like that better too, if I'm being honest.
See, this is on high suction. Over time, the suction power goes down, and I don't like that. It's like.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember, but I had this one robot. It would like adjust its suction power up for a little while, and then it would. Oh, I'm thinking about it. It wasn't even a robot I owned, but I'm thinking about the Bissell Icon Pet robot.
You had an icon pet?
I said I didn't have one. I just remembered that it did that because Adam Tech Reviews had one and just
Oh, yeah.
despised it. The only reason I thought about getting one time when I saw one cheap on eBay was because I can already tell it cleans well, but I didn't obviously.
Like, look, I'll
But
show you. This is
but then I
dryer.
watched.
Look, this is low power. Then the suction motor might as well just turn off. There's barely any airflow. Then you put it on high. It goes up. But pay attention. It very slowly goes down.
Mm,
It's like it's using too much battery power or something.
who knows?
Look, I have it on low, and then I put it back on high.
Noah, if you're still here, do you want my Dreamy X40? Because I'll bring it with me when I see you in August.
I'm just
It
gonna
was a
run this.
bagless Hoover from the early 2000s that you can fold away. That is correct. That is correct. That is the Hoover fold away.
I run the chunky boy. How does what work?
Sure.
You know what? That probably doesn't help. Probably doesn't help that
Noah,
all the
how much do you want to pay?
like
Honestly, Noah, how much do you want to pay for it? Because whatever you want to pay for it will be. And it's is the one that leaks. No, that was the D-Bot. That was the D-Bot X9.
What about the
I'm not.
X9?
It leaked one time, but I think it was only the clean water, not the dirty water. Because apparently, Ecovac says because they do not know how to make the robot fill itself up with water. It leaks clean water out the back. Like there will be a little bit of drips from like where it fills the robot with water. And then they literally said this is normal. I'm like, it should not be normal for a robot to leave water. Mm-mm.
What I said about the Schmaznug? Oh, like the battery thing, like the power thing. I don't know why it does that. This one is the only one that does it. My PowerBot R7065 doesn't do that, and my R9040 doesn't do that. Then again, I don't use my I don't use my R7065 anymore because it has battery issues.
Yeah, but I'm gonna see how I think I'm gonna go and see how this guy does at my dad's house before I decide if I'm gonna return it or not.
Tiki cat.
200 deal. No, how about this? How about instead of 200, just give me 170, so then you just take off the 30 for the fold away. Would you do that? 'Cause I think it would be confusing if we did like you pay me 200 and then I pay you 30. Like I feel like that'd be a little confusing if that makes sense. Guys, if you love Chance of Colton, say me.
What? Why, thank you, my. Listen to these awesome drain pump sounds.
I don't even know what to say to that. Miles, here's the thing. Not only I didn't mean it in a weird way. Okay, because I was gonna say not only because I know there's a lot of guys in here. Not only I'm a Christian, so I'm not gay. I also have a girlfriend. Not to make that weird either, but I do. It's just a little fact about me. But that thing took a long time to slow down.
Yeah,
Yes.
I
Okay,
know.
bad. But anyway, Noah Maddox in the live, he's getting the Dreamy X48. You guys probably didn't see it, but guess what? I'm not breaking my back to show you guys a roll up. And then one thing I'm also doing next time I go to my dad's is I'm taking the S5V to his house along with the Eufy S1 Pro. Because little fact about me, I have had my Eufy S1 Pro over a year now, and it is at the moment, besides the Q-Revo S5V, it is the only robot I own that I
Why?
have not taken to my dad's house.
My
I have
i7
not.
likes to restart all the time, and I don't know why. Like, it just randomly restarts.
What
Like,
happened
oh
to the
no, it just
D-Bot
randomly shuts down. That's more like it.
D-Bot 10 that you had? 10. D-Bot 10. I haven't had
10.
a.
T10 maybe? He's probably talking about T10.
I've never even had a T10 as the thing.
Didn't you have like an X? No, you had an X1.
You're right. I did have an X1 that I sold. I want to say 2 months ago, 3 months ago. Oh frick, Richard, you're back. Oh great.
See, my i7
By the way,
just started up.
I was gonna say if I say anything that's weird, if I say the name Richard, he's a friend. That's how we mess with each other.
Like,
Yes, I
my
am. Dang
i7
it.
randomly just shuts
Oh,
itself
welcome back,
down.
back dude. Welcome back,
Welcome back, Vac.
back dude. Didn't I tell you about the need? Back dude, didn't I tell you about the Nito I got? I'm like 99% sure I did.
Oh, it was 20.
Oh
Never mind.
well, get out, loser. Get out. Get out of here. Go. Get out of here. Get out. Get.
Where's the? Oh, it's down there.
Oh my gosh, that stinks awful. Oh my gosh, Ziggy.
What?
I'm pretty sure my dog just farted.
Ugh. Bro, why are Samsung PowerBot
Oh my
chargers
gosh,
the
Ziggy, your
longest?
fart smells like Ziggy. Your fart
We
smells
found beans.
exactly how my cousin's property did as the second Richard showed up. Wait,
Alert,
Colton, you
we
got a
found
Nito?
beans.
It's not. It wasn't
For
new.
the
It was
first
used,
time.
but
Hi, beans.
yes, I do have a Nito.
We
I also
found
turn this
beans.
light on.
We
But I
found
will show you
beans.
the Nito. It is a
We found
D85.
the bean.
I'll have to shut the door, but I'm gonna go and turn it on actually.
You're sleeping under tigers.
Oh, we found bean.
Oh.
He was sleeping under tigers. He was sleeping down there. Boop.
Wait, hold up. What? What's that, dude? I didn't know
Guys,
there was a catch.
guys, look
That
how
is true.
long this cord is.
I have an urgent question. Okay.
Why is this cord so long? Like, cool, but like, why? And the charger for the Samsung PowerBot R9040 is
Where
longer.
is Ellie?
Oh, he's talking about my.
Ellie, I'm
He's,
pretty. Ellie
he's talking
left.
about my Bravo 380T. It needs a battery.
Oh. Okay.
It's in storage. It's gonna be in storage for a long time because it needs a new battery.
Mm. Okay. I was just thinking for a second. I might as well tell you guys the name of all my robots because why not? Um, Roborock Kirivo S5V.
Really.
That's Rocky.
Planet Roomba.
I
Ellie
just
is my
realized.
Bravo 380T.
No, Noah, I didn't even do this on purpose, but I just realized the two robots I named off of Dance Moms are literally docked next to each other. Uh, for those that don't know,
What? Who brought the R9 filter into the bathroom?
good question. But for those that don't watch Dance Moms, it's a good show. Me and Noah watch it. But anyway, uh, the Dreamy X40 is Abby Lee from Dance Moms. Shark Power Detective is named Kathy from Dance Moms. Um, then there's my beloved UFS One Pro. His name is Oofy. And then at my dad's house, there is the Roomba i7. That one is named uh, Mr. Roombato. Yes, off the YouTuber Mr. Roombato. And my Eufy C20 I have over there is named um uh What's it named?
His name is his name.
Christy. Its name is Christy from Dance Moms, and then I do not have a name for the Nido at the moment. But to be honest, it doesn't have an app, so I almost don't see a point in naming it. Richard almost broke your couch too. That is true. The second he sat on it, I think I heard a crack in it.
Oh.
Yeah, we make fun of him all the time. Like the second he showed up, we call him fat all the time as a joke. So the second he arrived, I said, "Wow, you're not as fat in person as I thought you would be." Yeah, we mess with him all the time. It's honestly hilarious.
No, you're not really allowed in here because you will scrape against the bed because of how tall you are.
Name the Nido Bam. Okay. Chance, leave the lid open on the J7 while it's emptying and take out bag. No. 5 miles life
Why?
made
This thing is because of how tall it is. It'll scrape the dustbin on the bottom of the bed.
Just name me
It'll scrape it on the bottom of
Turbo
the bed.
Ray. You want to know what my 205 was named? It was named Big Dummy. Not gonna lie,
See, this thing kills me.
I named my Roomba 205 Big Dummy. Well, no,
Ugh.
that wasn't his name. No, I'm okay. I take that back. That was not the 205's name. That was the
Let's see if
that was
this
the
thing will try and
Dyson. That was the Dyson. That was the Dyson Visnap. That's what I was thinking of. That was Big
What's wrong
Dummy.
with you? All of a sudden, he
The
can't go past
205.
the door.
I will say, if I'm being honest, I would like the 105 and 205, but just the problem I had with both is the battery life was just insanely bad. It was like on a whole nother level of bad. I'm not even kidding. When I had the 205, not even kidding, I would put it on like the lowest power setting, or I can't remember what setting it was. It would do this room,
Bane.
those two rooms, and the
Bane.
battery would be dead. Not even kidding.
Bane. Hi. Bane. Okay. Oh,
And
Bane.
then, and just as a comparison for how bad the battery life is,
Billy.
if I put this guy on its standard cleaning mode,
Boop.
if I put this
Boop.
on its standard cleaning mode or its standard suction mode, even with my mom's bedroom included, this thing can do my whole house on one charge. This guy cannot do my house on one charge. I don't really know where it stops because I never really paid attention to it. That one, it can do my whole house on one charge along with the Eufy. The Roborock, it most likely can do my house on one charge. And the Nito, because it needs a new battery, it absolutely cannot. What was that comment I just... What happened to the Dbot 10 you have? Dbot 10. I've never had a Dbot 10. I'm
I think
really
he's.
confused what you're saying. I have never
I wonder
had
if
a
he's
Dbot 2.
confusing. I wonder if he's confusing you and me and my Dbot T10. Because I'm the one with the T10. Because
Yeah,
maybe
I was
he's
gonna say I
confused
don't.
that you had a T10.
Yeah, I'll show you the one Dbot I have. I only have one Dbot.
Boomba.
Yes. Here's the one Dbot I have, which is the X9. And I'm getting rid of that thing because I do not like it at all. Can you start the Shark Ion? Colin, name the Nito Bam Sing. I don't even. I'm not even gonna. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I don't even know how to say that. Sing. Sorry, hey, I cannot pronounce anything with a crap. I am so sorry. That's just something about me. I am so bad at pronouncing anything.
By the way, this is definitely cyclone force. This is definitely not. This is definitely cyclone force. It definitely has a cyclone assembly.
I know, right? The is a pain in the. I'm not. I'm gonna be honest. When it comes to me, you're not gonna hear me say cuss words because I know I've said this before, but I'm a Christian, so I rarely cuss anymore. I will say before I was a Christian, I was a big potty mouth, but I've died to my old self.
This guy forgot how to
Okay, I need
talk.
to turn the light on because it's getting dark in my house. Did she ever finish doing that? Probably not. I can't tell. Yes, you are resuming cleaning. All right, let's see how much you've mopped up from my living room. Either a little bit or a lot, and you got absolutely nothing. Wow. You are an
My Samsung.
embarrassment. At least to your mopping, you're an embarrassment. Yes, I
Why
just
can't
blowed
you
you that
talk
bad. Get
anymore?
over it.
All of a sudden, my Samsung can't
Then
talk.
yeah,
Oh yeah, did you know Samsung actually did release a couple of
sometimes I think I should
upgrades?
leave this community altogether because I feel like I don't fit in. I'm gonna be honest. I have almost left the vacuum community so many times, not because I don't fit in, because it can be toxic. And I'm not just talking about the robot vacuum community. I'm talking about the whole vacuum community in general. Just, just know, like, dude, if you ever need to shoot me a comment on one of my TikTok videos or anything, go right ahead. I'm the guy you can talk to.
Is this other Samsung still going? Yes.
I will not be here until midnight. I'll keep watching.
Where
I'll
is
upload the
it?
video today. And
Oh, it's under there somewhere.
yeah. If I was able to use something to like for noise canceling, I would blow this up and have the robots clean it. But
Hi.
I'm thinking
Hey
about
guys,
using
you
it to
want to see
scare the
something?
crap out of my
Hi. You guys want to see something cool?
bro. Why is everyone hating on iRobot? What did they ever do to you guys? The problem is they make crappy products. Okay, so here's the thing with me and iRobot. This is my opinion. I'm gonna say that right now. This is my opinion. The
Guys, you want to
last
see something
good,
cool?
the last decent Roomba they made. Actually,
This
I'll
one?
go back to where I said good. The last good Roomba they ever made was the standard J7 Plus. The
That's the one
second,
I have.
the second the what's the one I'm trying to think of? The second the combo J7 Plus came out, I don't know what it was, but something just like that told me, okay, something's wrong. Something's wrong with iRobot. I don't know if they're on drugs or
I'm
something,
holding
but
kitten.
something's wrong. Roomba J7 Plus combo. I do not like the J7 Plus combo. That was the first one that told me, okay, what's wrong? Something's wrong. Then actually, you know what? I'm going to change that one more time. The last decent Roomba they ever made was the standard J9, the vacuum only one. But that's excluding or not including the combo J9 or the combo J5 and i5.
Wait, what's wrong with the J5?
Actually, I guess you could say the J5 was decent because, I mean, I
It
would
was
just
like the
say
J5, literally just the J7 with the mop.
exactly. I would just say don't use the mop for much or just don't. The best way to put it is if you're going to get it, just don't put your expectations very high. The i5 is a great robot. I have one and it works great. I really wish I could say that for mine. I really do. I really, really do. Wish I could say that for mine. I'm going to be honest. It is a piece of junk. I'm sorry to say it, but it is. I don't even want. I used to be a huge iRobot fan. I'm being genuinely honest. I gave them so many chances, and they failed me every single time. Again, the second I saw the combo J7 come out, I was like, okay, something's wrong. But I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna give up on iRobot. I tried that combo. I tried the combo i5. I've tried the vacuum. I've tried blah 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 blah. Sorry, my English is just awful today. I'm exhausted. I tried the combo i5. I tried the combo J7. I tried the combo 10 Max. I tried the VAC Essential. I tried the 105, the 205, 405, 505. Every single one. Every
They should
single one failed me miserably.
they should have made a 305 and basically
There
just
was a
make
three.
it that 205, but with a standard dustbin.
Here's the best way to put it. Here's the best way to put it. If any of the new Roombas this year, excluding the ones with the mop rollers, because I do not want to know what it's like to have a Roomba with a mop roller, because I already know they failed based off the J5 combo. If one of the ones that has a spinning mop pad has an onboard water tank, I will give it a shot. But that one and that one only. The Roomba 205 back is awesome. I will say here's one thing I will say about the 205. It was a little noisy, but I will say it vacuumed well. Navigation was but the main downfall with that one, along with the 105, battery life. Battery life, awful. Awful.
What is the
That was
best
honestly
battery life
that was
robot
the
you've
only
ever
thing. I will say the 105 and 205, the only thing holding me back from recommending them was the battery life. I'm going to be completely honest. I don't think I've ever owned a robot with worse battery life than the 105 or 205. Genuinely. I don't think I've ever owned a robot with worse battery life.
I can second that, to be honest. Well, wait, no, because I had a robot that had a battery life of 10 minutes.
Actually, I take it back. There is one robot that had a worse battery life than the 105 and 205, and that was that Dyson Visnav.
The Viz.
Well, I take it back. If the Visnav was on any of its modes but boost, I will say it was decent with its battery life. But if you put it on boost mode, the battery will be dead within 10 minutes. How long do their batteries last? Okay, here's the best way to put it. The 205 let's say the 205 is on standard mode. Would vacuum this room and this room. This carpet being in here does not help the battery life at all because it has a carpet boost mode. And what? You cannot turn it off. I searched through every
Yeah,
single
I
setting. There
absolutely
was no
hate that
setting.
about the 105.
If they would have at least allowed that to get turned off, that would honestly help the battery life. But it would do that room, this room, this room, that room. 205 battery is dead. The 360 Visnav has 12 minutes of battery life on maximum, which is absolutely pathetic. Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. What do you think recharge and resume is for? They wouldn't include it if they didn't think battery life was important. I don't
I'm
think
gonna
I
roll
have
it.
never. Correct me if I'm wrong. Except for the Roomba Back Essential, I don't think I've ever seen a single robot with smart navigation that does not have recharge. Oh my god! As I was saying, I don't. Besides that Roomba Back Essential I had because that thing was awful. I don't think I've ever seen any robot with smart navigation not have recharge and resume. I
Wait, what
really
robot are you
don't.
talking about?
I was saying, they were mentioning, Vacti was mentioning recharge and resume on the 205. I I don't think I've ever seen a robot besides my Roomba Vac Essential. Besides that robot, I don't think I've ever seen a smart navigation robot not have recharge and resume on it.
Bean. It's the ferocious
Oh, by the
bean.
way, yes. In case it doesn't surprise you, no, the Roomba Vac Essential did not have recharge and resume because that thing was a freaking idiot. And guess what? It only docked itself maybe 2% of the times it ran.
Wow, crazy. That's my foot.
If I'm being honest, to deal with that, if I had to keep dealing with that Roomba Vac Essential, the only way I could possibly deal with that robot specifically is if I was 21 and had actual wine with me. This is not wine, it's a soda. Calm down. I've had so many people mistake this soda cheer wine. I've had so many people mistake it for real wine. To deal with the Roomba Vac Essential, I would need to have an actual glass of wine. Not even kidding.
Ow! You know I have a scratch on
I
my leg
hated that
right
robot
there.
with a burning freaking passion. That is what.
Bad.
Okay, you lose this piece of garbage. Um, that Roomba Vac Essential was so bad. I could not tell you how long I was desperate to smash the
Ow!
living crap out of him.
Why do you
I
randomly
hated that
go up and
robot
bite my foot?
so
Why are you licking
freaking
my
much.
foot? It's Bean. It's Bean.
As I said, if iRobot does
Ah.
make a Roomba that actually has an onboard water tank this year, that doesn't completely soak its mopping pads and actually had pads that actually not lift up that much, because that's basically all the 485 did in terms of mop pad lifting. It only lifted like that much. I will consider giving iRobot another chance. But they need to fix all the problems they had with last year's models. With that 415X that they just put out, they have not fixed a single issue from last year. Literally, they did not fix anything. All they did was trying to be more. All iRobot is really trying to do. Disagree with me with you if you want to, but iRobot is focusing too much on trying to be competitive with their features instead of actually fixing the issues with their current ones, or even like making sure it's actually decent. They just be sure they just at this point with the new ones, they're just making sure they have features that'll make it competitive, but they don't actually be sure those features actually genuinely work. That is why
Hate
I
me
got
if
the
you
105
want,
and 205
Colton.
because the 405 and 505 they had so much potential, but they just failed miserably. I will say the 405 and 505, with those two models, they did not have a bad battery life, but let's be honest, they also had to mop and they had to wash the mopping pad and all kinds of crap. So if they had the same battery, I think iRobot would have been doomed even longer. I think iRobot is trying to appeal to the budget-friendly sector. The 505 is a $600 robot. I'm gonna go ahead and put out another brand.
Even though
I'm gonna admit it right now. If you're gonna spend $600 on a 505, I would say either say spend an extra $100 and get a Mova V50, or which I have had experience with, or save $10 and get the Dreamy X40 Ultra, which is a much, much, much better robot. If iRobot spent their time to make the most groundbreaking and best robot on the market, it would cost $4,000 doing so. Would that make people happy? No.
like your Colton.
$4,000? Frick no. Frick no. Absolutely
Dylan's gonna
not.
be buying that, buddy.
If they are going to make a robot that is actually going to put their actual time and money into it, it better not cost more than $1,000. If it's going to be something that's all in one, like let's say again that Dreamy I just mentioned earlier, it needs to at least be less than $1,000, depending on the features it has, or maybe even less than like 600.
I just wanted to swap the brushes from my i3 onto my J7. I didn't want the top plate to come off.
But here's another thing with the 405 and 505. I will say this: if they had onboard water tanks, and if their mop pads weren't completely soaked to the frickin' brim, they didn't use their entire frickin' water tank to wet the pads. If they didn't have those two problems and their mop pads didn't lifted more than 1 centimeter, because that's basically all they did, they both would have been decent robots. I'm gonna be honest, because again, I own both, and that was those were the reasons I returned both.
Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go.
I'll be quiet.
Nom, nom, nom.
Anyway. That, my friends, is what I called a jet engine. Because it sounds like one.
What?
I said that, my friends, is what I call a jet engine. Because it sounds like one.
It does.
It's
The
as loud
moment
as one, it sounds like one, and it doesn't work
my
like one.
My 980 is like the only robot cleaning right now.
I will say I would like a 980. I will be. Here's the thing. I do like older Roombas. I'm going to say that right now. I like older Roombas. Before the J7 Plus and the regular J9, I was a huge fan of iRobot. Honestly, if they just brought back the i7 and made it with no changes, absolutely no changes, except maybe making it a little less buggy and maybe a bit better navigation. If they did that and then priced it at, let's say, I'm going to say $200. That would be one of, if not the perfect budget robot vacuum. Literally. What do you think about the Roomba Mini if they release it in the US? I think it is going to be an absolute freaking nightmare. And I think it's going to be an absolute nightmare and it's going to be a monstrosity. And I know it's going to be over $300. That is not worth more than $300. It's like this big at max. It's like that big at max. How the frick? The only thing I would recommend that thing possibly for, the only reason I would possibly recommend that robot is literally for a college dorm room. Literally, that is the one reason I would recommend it. And it has all the same features as the standard 105.
It's literally just the 105, but smaller.
Yeah, and I already know its battery life is probably going to be even worse. And it's going to take like I already know I'm not buying it because there is no possible way for that thing to do my whole house on one charge, which is something I'm definitely putting a lot more pressure on because here's the thing. I don't have a massive house. My house is a 1-story.
My
And
house
with the
is
Dream
also
EX40, UPS One Pro, and a bunch of other robots able to do my whole house on one charge, it's something I'm definitely putting a lot more weight on because it's something I didn't do before. I kind of glanced over.
I'm bored.
Good question. But the thing is, for the longest time, I kind of glanced over literally the simplest things that
Chicken
robot vacuum should
sandwich.
do. I
Chicken sandwich.
literally, but literally, I basically just glanced over the simplest things that robot vacuum is able to do. Do your house on one charge. Do a good job vacuuming. Do a good job mopping. Actually navigate well. I put too much pressure on just some of the features, the things that actually matter, like something that people actually care about, and like ease of use, because some people are not tech savvy like me. Maybe you should stop counting your chickens before they hatch and stop saying iRobot's new lineup is going to be trash.
It is, though.
You don't have any of the new robots yet. The thing is, I'm not pressuring all the new ones. As I said, I want to say they're going to be good, but I don't know. Bro, we all know they could be the next MOBA B50. I'm not going to go that far. Sorry, but I am not going that far. I would love. Here's the thing about it. I'm going to be completely honest. I would love to say that. Okay. So here's the thing I can do. Here's the thing I can say to you guys. Either I can tell you guys iRobot is most likely never going to be the next MOBA B50. Or I can lie to you and say they are. It's really up to you, really. I can't. I've tried. I have given iRobot literally more chances than any other robot vacuum brand ever. And they fail me every single time. Every single time.
Funny, I kind of find it funny that at first the Osmo Pro 3.0 reservoir mop thing was supposed to be an upgrade for the T10. Now it's the standard air freshener. That's the big upgrade. Because I don't have the air freshener.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna be completely honest. I could not remember the last time I had a Roomba besides my 960. Okay, besides my 960, 692, 675, and that's it. Besides those three models I've owned, and the E5, I will give it to the E5. I cannot think of a single Roomba besides any of those that worked perfectly every single time. I will say though, the 675 was hard for me to judge over the years because I will say the Roomba 675, believe it or not, the Roomba 675 was my very first ever robot vacuum. And
The
I got it back
675.
in, I want to say, I got it, I want to say back in, I'm going to say June or July of 2019 is when I bought it. I bought it for, I think it was $250 at Target at the time. I will say I was between two. I was between the Roomba 675 and the Shark Ion RV720, the first gen. This is going to make you guys, iRobot fans happy, but obviously I went with the Roomba. I regretted it, but I was proud of it at the same time. I say I regret it because the Roomba 675 does not come with a virtual wall barrier, and I had a lot of areas I did not want it to go. RV720 had the boundary strip, but obviously Roomba had the app Sharked in, and that's what really made me go with the Roomba. Let me go. So imagine if iRobot released upgraded versions of their legacy robots like 960, E5, 675, i7. Honestly, I would love for them to bring back the 960 and 980, especially the 980, because honestly, I'm going to be completely honest. During my childhood, it was literally my dream to own a Roomba 980. And believe it or not, to this day, I still have not owned a Roomba 980. And I'm going to say something else. Literally, when I turned 12 years old, my mom's friend literally made me a Roomba 980 cake. I'm not even kidding. Like, you know those videos they make where they make like almost choosing it looks like, and then they cut in the middle of it and it's a cake?
Oh yeah,
That's more or
someone did
less
that
what
with
the
the
room. That's
J7.
yeah. Literally, they did one with a Roomba 980, and oh my, it was like an Oreo. It was so good. I will never forget that thing for the history of forever. I will never forget that thing ever. I still have a
Say what
photo
in
of
the
it on my
chat.
phone.
Say what in the chat. Possibly know where I can get an air freshener module for this.
The i7 is basically the 900 series with self-emptying bin. One thing I'm gonna be honest is iRobot always said the i7 had the same amount of power as the 980. I cannot say how much I do not believe that.
I think the 980
There's just
has more
no
power.
way. I was gonna say the 980 does not have the same amount of power as an i7, or vice versa.
The 980 has more power, I think.
It 100% does, because Vacuum Wars, when he does his airflow test, the i7 got 7 CFM, 980 got 17. Think about that. Does that sound like the same amount of suction or airflow? Because I don't think it does. I don't think that. The suction isn't suctioning. The E5 is basically an 890. I have always thought that for all these years. I've always agreed with that. I've always thought like, well, technically it's just the E5 was just an upgraded version of the 890. I wouldn't mind owning an 890, being genuinely honest. The i7 has 17 CFM too. No, it does not. There is no freaking way. There is no freaking way that thing has 17 CFM. If the 980 has 17
I just
CFM,
realized.
that's the 690 that got
They
7
designed
CFM.
it.
The i7 does too. I'm telling you guys. If you go to the video where he compared, I think it was, I want to say he compared, I want to say it was the battle between the i7 Plus and the Roborock S5. I'm pretty sure that's the one it was. He literally said it got less than 7 CFM. Like, that was the highest it got. Or maybe it was something
One
else.
thing
I
I
don't
didn't
remember. Maybe it
notice
was like
about the
his.
T10 self-empty bin is that it's like flush right here, so I always thought
Hey,
you had to
Colton, how
do
can we
that.
do a live
They made
stream?
the
How does
they
that work?
made little handle bits, so you can just do this. Like it's a lot easier. Also, I have a
Yeah.
feeling
Give me one second.
Ecomax stole the J7 dock design with the extra bag spot thing.
Yeah. But anyway. So back to what you have to do is when you start the live, it says, "Do you want to go live with someone?" And then it will give you a link, and then you have to send that person the link, and then they have to. They'll click on it. It'll open their YouTube, and then they'll join the live. You click join, and then after they click
I
join.
need
Whoever's doing the live has to
I need to
accept
get
like the join request, and then that's it. Excuse
I
me.
need to get proper bags for this. These are X2 Omni bags, and they don't really fit in there.
Um, I was gonna say I refuse not to use genuine bags. I will always use genuine bags.
These are genuine, but they're for the X2 Omni. They're not for the T10. They're genuine
Well,
bags.
I
They're
know what
just
you
for
mean,
the
but
wrong
I was
robot.
just throwing that. I know. I was just throwing that part out there. Because didn't you see that video I sent you of Vacuum Wars when that lady took home the Key Revo Curve X where she had an aftermarket bag and it kept filling like the base with dirt?
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, I'm gonna say this right now. It does not matter what brand you get. If it's an aftermarket bag, it can do that to any self-emptying base. It does not have to be a Roborock. It could be a Roomba. It could be a D-Bot. It could be a Shark. Well, not a Shark because they're badless. What am I thinking? The point is, just never get an aftermarket bag because it will ruin your motor.
I
By the way, my ice,
got after.
it was supposed to be an i7 Plus. I'm not even kidding. It was supposed to be an i7 Plus. Get home with it. People used aftermarket bags and the motor in it, awful, and the whole thing was just completely filled with crap. And the base itself got thrown away, and I just turned the i7 Plus into an i7 because I was not using that base because it sounded awful and it sounded like it was about to blow up. The
My
E
I
series
kind of
is
want
most because my E5 was my first. I
Colton.
don't know
Another
what
thing
to
about it,
say.
the reason I converted my Roomba i7 or my i7 Plus to an i7 is because the self-empty base, the outlet, it would smell but really weird, and also instead of it going up in normal pitch, it would be like. Like the
Mm.
wind down was really fast.
Uh,
I think the brushes
Welcome
in
back,
that
Noah.
base are bad.
I really want to get. I really want to get a Neo D3 in white. I've
I
never
almost got one, and
had
then
any experience with it.
I almost
I
got a
was gonna say
D3
I
white,
have
and then
never.
what?
Anyway, I was gonna say I've never owned or even used a D3, but I don't think I've ever heard, besides the Nito D8, D9, and D10. I don't think I've ever heard more hate on any Nito than D3.
Why do people hate the
I,
D3 so much?
I don't know what it was. I really don't.
Oh yeah,
I'm just thinking about it
didn't
because
you try a Nito D8?
I had a D8. I will say
Would you
the
recommend
only
the
thing
D?
I really, the thing is, the D8, originally I didn't like it, but because it wouldn't connect to our Wi-Fi. But I quickly realized, well, our Wi-Fi is really old, it's really weak, and it goes out what feels like 100 times a week. But after we finally upgraded Wi-Fi, it connected perfectly. So I was like, okay, this makes sense. It was just our crappy Wi-Fi the whole time. Because it connected to the Wi-Fi at my dad's old apartment and the Wi-Fi at my dad's new house. Fine. Like, no issues. Um, but yeah,
And
funny
now it
how I'm
will
the only
never
one of
connect
most
again.
collectors to ever do. Oh yeah. POV Nito D.
Would you recommend the Nito D10?
I want to say yes, but I've never used one. I
What's the
think your
difference between
Wi-Fi
the
is
D9?
bad.
Let's
You
all
know
be
what? My
honest. What's the
Wi-Fi,
difference between the D8, D9, and D10?
D9 or D10, it's supposed to have obstacle avoidance, which we all know that's a lie because there is no sensor on that bumper. Saying that right now, there was no sensor on that bumper.
That was the
And I'm
prototype.
gonna be honest, it was I don't. It was supposed to have obstacle avoidance, but
It was
it
also
was supposed to
supposed to
also
have
have an
the
upgraded.
self-empty bin.
It was also the D10. It also it was supposed to have an auto mode, kind of like the Dyson, where it like adjusts the suction depending on how much it picked up, which I don't believe worked. And then there was some kind of other mode. I don't remember what it was called. And then it was supposed to have, I think, either the same or better battery life than the D9. And then it came with a better filter and a better filter and maybe a better brush roll than the D. No, the brush roll was the same, unless you got like that pet hair brush roll they used to make. But obviously you can't get it anymore because Nito went bye bye. Imagine what a D11 would have been like. I got an I like V2. Had a V2. It was decent. Sold it. Um, um, but no, as I was gonna say earlier, if you're still in here, if you think your Wi-Fi is bad, before we upgraded to the Wi-Fi we have now, my Wi-Fi honestly used to be worse than yours. I'm not even kidding. It used to be worse.
Mine was probably as bad,
Um,
if not worse, before I
here's
upgraded
the
it.
thing with me about the last Nitos though, is disagree with me if you want, but to be honest, they were kind of dumb for a LiDAR robot. The reason I say that is my DA, it would bump into the same thing like 3 times before it would actually turn around and do something else. And the one thing I noticed with it consistently is before it would map, because one other thing I didn't like about Nito, if you move the dock, you have to completely remap it. That was just a huge pet peeve of mine with the D8. Um, yes, you are, Roborock. And then don't get the back essential, get an E5. Sold my E5, and unfortunately, I've already had a back essential. Living frickin' nightmare. If you okay, the only way I could possibly own another back essential is I would have to be 21 and have a glass of wine with me. Literally.
Wine or
Um,
beer?
either honestly. um Honestly, with how life has been lately, honestly, I need a beer or wine. I'm gonna be genuinely honest. Anyway, um,
Bro
but
needs
the
to be
thing I
drunk
noticed
for a little
consistently
bit.
with the one thing I consistently noticed with the D8, besides, you know, as I was saying, one thing that drove me crazy, guys, I don't plan on cleaning with the back essential. I'm planning to do vids. I hated that thing with a burning passion. Anyway, and Chance knows. But
I
the
just ate a crunchy
what?
piece of cheese.
Ew.
Did you put the kittens away?
But one thing, but one pet peeve I really have with the any Nito that mapped is if you move the dock, it needs a remap. The only brand that has done that for a while was Narwhal. However, with the Narwhal
No, no, no.
Flow and Flow 2,
Back up.
they did finally fix
Back
that.
up.
Nito never did.
Dang. I want
Um,
in. I want in. I want
but one
in.
thing I
Let
hated
me in.
also about Nito is I had to remap it obviously because obviously if I move the dock for any reason, you have to remap it. One thing I hated is there was times, let's just put it this way. It would it would start cleaning my kitchen. It would stop like right here here.
Me.
What it would stop like right there. If that makes, oh, there we go. It would stop like right there in terms of cleaning my kitchen, and then it would wait until it cleaned almost the whole house to come back and clean that little area. I heard you got a 360 S10. I had that 360 S10. I got that thing like 3 years ago, 3 years ago. I ended up selling it almost. No, I got it like 4 years ago. I think something like that. Wait, yeah, I got it 3 years ago, and I sold it like a year later.
Kitten.
Miles, what happened? I'm calling Jim. Was it Wilfred? Or however, I don't know how to say it. I am so sorry. Noah thought I was going to change this. Oh, okay.
Hi, Billy.
Oh, I will say this though. I will give. Here's another point where I'm going to give iRobot credit. One thing I never complained about the 105, 205, 405, and 505. One thing I will not complain about them at all. The cleaning ability of them, the actual cleaning of them was excellent. That is one thing I never did complain about on any of them. The 405 and 505, vacuuming and mopping, great. 105 and 205, vacuuming, great. And I will say this, I'm going to be completely honest. It might excite you iRobot fans a little bit. I have been considering getting the vacuum only 705. Because not only it's more of an iRobot since it has like an actual. The 405's cleaning is okay, but deep cleaning is crap. I never really. That is one thing I never really did with the 405. I never really saw how the deep cleaning was on it because the mopping pads didn't lift very high. So it would get the carpet wet. So I really didn't use it in any of the rooms that had carpet. So I never really judged the vacuuming ability on carpet. But I will say, besides that, it definitely vacuumed and mopped well.
Thank you, Wilfred, or whatever, however you say
Get a
it.
205. It has
The
a rubber
kitten
brush
thing.
instead of a soft bristle one. I had a 205. That's the thing. I had a 205 and sold that thing.
Guess what you're looking at?
58% deep carpet deep cleaning by Vacuum Wars. Okay, here's the thing about me with Vacuum Wars. The only test that he does that I do not like is the carpet deep cleaning test. Here's why. Here's why. The carpet deep cleaning test is only based off sand, not basing off anything else. It's not basing off hair. It's not basing off grit. It's not basing off dust. The only thing it is basing on is sand. And here's the thing. Another thing I don't like about it, he makes the robot run in that area for a total of 5 minutes. There is almost no robot that is going to spend 5 minutes doing a 2 by 2 foot area. There is no robot that will do that. The only thing it will do, make 1-2 passes max. If you get a Roborock 3, but there is no robot unless you make it do like 100,000 spot cleans. It's 5 minutes, so the tests are fair. That's the thing is no robot. It doesn't matter what robot it is. That is not accurate. It is not. No robot is going to spend a total of 5
This
minutes
came from
doing
my
a 2 foot by 2 foot area. There is no robot that is going to do that. It's not random navigation, smart navigation. He even does it with
guys.
uprights. And again, no one is gonna
It's dinner
spend.
time.
Yes,
Yummy.
but the carpet deep cleaning test. No, and then he also does it with uprights and cordless vacuums as well. No one is gonna spend. No one is gonna spend 5 minutes vacuuming a 2 foot by 2 foot area. It's called standardized testing. I assume you're not an engineer. It's literally just simply that it's not realistic. It's that simple. It's just not a realistic test. It is not going to actually justify how well a robot cleans. Because
Yeah,
I'm gonna
this came from right here.
Okay, I want everyone to say agree or disagree when I say this. But do you guys think the Vacuum Wars deep clean test is a actual realistic test? Because again, it only based off sand, no dust, no grit. It doesn't
I
base off
think
hair. It
no.
doesn't base off almost anything but sand. And the only state in the United States that would have that much sand is literally Florida, and that's it. And again, no robot spends 5 minutes doing a 2 foot by 2 foot area. And when it comes to cordless and upright vacuums, no one is going to use a vacuum on a 2 foot by 2 foot area. It's effective but
Actually, that
unrealistic.
guy will take.
I agree with that.
This guy will do that. The
I
or
could see.
the whatever it's called.
Well, how would I put it? The Quest 800 was its fabrication was wonky in my opinion. It like I don't know if it's done it for you yet, but if it goes straight for too long, it like backs up a little bit and then turns a different way and goes another direction.
Yeah, it
I don't know
thinks
if
of
it's
it.
done that for you yet.
It does. It does it all the time.
Okay, I figured
Kind
it
of
did because
annoying.
it does it like crazy in the house. I agree with that. It's a as I said, that's just personally me. I just don't think it's a realistic test, and I don't think it really justifies how well a robot actually cleans. I will say this: do you have a Dyson Biznap? I had a Dyson Biznap, however, I got rid of it. I traded it with a friend, and now I have a Nito D85. I will say this though, when it comes to the Vacuum Wars Deep Clean test, I will say his flattened pet hair test where he actually like that he just recently started doing where he actually like forces hair down into the carpet. I will say that test is realistic because guess what? People that have pets, that is something that's realistic. Um, but the carpet deep clean test. Another thing, again, he makes the robot run for a total of 5 minutes. Again, no robot is going to spend 5 minutes on just a 2 foot by 2 foot area. It would, if he makes the robot do two passes, like two runs, at least for the smart robots, that would make sense. If he starts doing uprights and only does like a couple passes over it, guess what? That would make sense. But doing a whole 5 minutes on that little area, I just do not think that's realistic at all. They should do a spot clean for deep clean test. That's a more realistic scenario. I don't really think it's more realistic. I don't really think that would be realistic either. Because not only a lot of robots are starting not to have spot cleans anymore because almost every robot has mapping. So now you just have a zone cleaning option. Not many people ever use the spot clean feature except for on the random navigation robots when you only need
That's
them to
why
do a small
iRobot
area. But
stopped it with the J series.
what was your first robot vacuum, Colton? My first, I will give you my first four robot vacuums because it was a little mixed. It was a bit of a big mixed bag. Excuse me. Started out with a Hoover Quest 700, eventually sold. Then I had an Anchor RoboVac 10. That one I don't really count because that one did not work. I replaced the battery. The charger worked, but that thing would not work. It would literally come off the charger and die in 2 seconds. I could never figure out what the frick was wrong with that one. Anyway, and then there was the Roomba 675, and then I had a Mila Quest Quest. What am I saying? A Roomba Scout RX1, which I could not figure out what was wrong with that thing. But now I'm thinking back, a new battery would have easily fixed that thing. But at the time, there was no aftermarket battery for it. So a brand new battery for it was like $150. So I didn't end up fixing it. I think it got thrown away. But again, I didn't know how to fix it. What's a better robot vacuum than the Kira CV50 BP? I honestly do not know what that robot vacuum is.
What the hell is a Kira CV50BP?
That's my first robot vacuum was a Shark Ion RV750. I will say my first real robot vacuum because that Hoover was not that good and that Anchor never worked. When I got my Roomba 675, I was between it and a first generation Shark Ion RV720, but obviously I'm with the Roomba. It's only 13. I'm sorry, $13,000.
What?
There is no robot vacuum that will ever exist,
$13,000
ever,
robot vacuum. What the hell?
to be worth $13,000. Mine was a Roomba 515, about 16 years ago. So wow, pays $13,000 for a robot vacuum. Definitely not me. It's a commercial robot vacuum. There is no robot vacuum in my mind that could possibly be worth $1,300. You cannot convince me. There is nothing you can do to convince me. Any vacuum will,
What if it
any
was
vacuum
the
in general will
world's
be worth.
best robot?
Still no, still no. The only no, even they don't cost that much. I was gonna say the most I would ever spend on a vacuum would be $3,000, and the vacuum I would spend $3,000 on is if I was building a house. If I was literally going to build my own house, I am one of the people that would spend $3,000 and get a. I would get a central vacuum installed. No one can convince me anything. There is no vacuum that will ever clean better than a central vacuum. End of conversation. Literally. There's nothing you can convince me. You cannot convince me otherwise. And if you see those people on like TikTok and YouTube where they get rid of their central vacuum, guess what? They're the world's biggest freaking idiots. I literally saw someone take out not commercial vacuums do better. Nope. No vacuum is better than a central vacuum. No vacuum on planet Earth is better than a central vacuum. Are we having on it one in the apartment? I don't think there is. How do we have a central vacuum in our apartment? Unless it was installed
Miles,
prior.
I'm
But anyway,
just choking on water.
Howard Groom. Honestly, the second I hear Bissell, I already know the filtration is going to be awful. I'll have to look at that, but Chancellor or Vec did. But again, there is no vacuum on the earth that can clean better than a central vacuum. End of conversation. Literally. I have used one. Nothing cleans better. There's no ow. Sorry, my back just decided to punch me. Anyway, I've used a central vac. Nothing cleans better than a central vac. What about a phase 3 industrial vacuum? Nope. Nothing on this earth cleans better than a central vacuum. I will never
What
forget
about
how well that thing
another
worked.
central vacuum?
I literally saw you destroy the Roomba essential / combo essential. It was the vac essential, and yes, I did. And guess what? Someone's gonna hate me for this. I was proud of it, and I was proud of it every second while I was doing it. I enjoyed every second while I was doing it, and I do not regret it at all. That is the worst robot I've ever owned. I wonder if they will let us in the apartment. There is no way. No way. If
Wait,
I'm
I
gonna
just
spend
thought about it.
$3,000 on a
If there's air
what?
and water, then what happens if you put water in a vacuum chamber?
Do not make this confusing for anyone here, Chance, because you're just gonna break everyone here's brain.
No, like genuinely, I'm just confused. Wait, if there's air and water, then wait, would it like start boiling or something?
Please don't break my brain this late at night.
Yeah.
You're gonna break my brain. I have a Roomba combo essential. Um, if it was even a decent robot, I would say congratulations, but I
That
cannot
sucks.
say that.
That really sucks. Having a Roomba combo essential as a daily
My
driver.
my
Hell no. Maybe if you have hard floors, but not carpet.
The only reason I would possibly recommend it is the Roomba Vac Essential. I would only recommend it on one condition, and it's the exact same thing as the Roomba Mini, which is the only reason I would recommend it is for a college dorm room. That's literally it. I will say, I will be honest, I did give one of my best friend I have no carpet. I guess it could be somewhat decent. Um, but I will say when it comes to college dorm rooms, um, there's no way he's watching this live because I don't even think he even has YouTube on his phone. Um, but I gave him a Roomba 695 for his college dorm room. And currently they've actually been using it for their house and they are really liking it. It is their first robot vacuum. But they are really enjoying it, which is always a good thing. And then I also gave him a Shark Rocket as a manual vacuum for his college dorm room.
Oh yeah, I got my. So like, okay, wait, back up. So basically, I lended my aunt my Roborock QX Revo for a week, and then she bought one, and then she got her parents to buy one. I feel like I should like get like sponsored by Roborock or something, because I just got them
I feel like
I just basically gave them money.
I have gotten Roborock. I don't even know how many times I've recommended Roborock. Dear Lord. That's the reason I keep like trying to find like the good ones. Is I cannot think. I don't know how many times I've recommended Roborock. It feels like I've recommended Roborock. What feels like a billion times now. Does my dreamy mop? Yes, it does. It's the X40. I know you've used my dreamy X40, Noah. Roborock sucks.
Ow! 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 Ow!
If you're
Something's
talking
wrong
about
with me.
this and if you're talking about this year and last year's Roborox, I would consider agreeing with you. But
Ow!
anything put out before that, so, excuse me, are you having a stroke?
Maybe. Or slash, I have a stroke.
See, that sounds like a malfunctioning car alarm. I'm gonna say,
Wait,
I was
I
gonna say, it sounds like
do.
he's having a stroke.
Oh,
Anyway,
oh,
I will say, if
oh.
you're talking about this year and last year, Chance, can you stop sounding like a dying horse for 2 seconds? That was so,
I just
that
sound like
was
a
so
dying
messed up. Holy frick. Okay, no, okay,
I do
no,
not
that
sound like a dying
that
horse.
was okay. That's proof that I can be dark sometimes. Anyway, I will say if you're talking about this year and last year's Roblox, I could consider agreeing. And there comes back the dying. The MOVA P50 is the new Roomba Combo Essential. The P50 sucks. I have not seen a single video anywhere of anyone not liking the MOVA P50. Not a single one anywhere. I don't I don't think I've ever seen a I don't think I've even seen a video anywhere of anyone even not liking a MOVA.
Oh.
I will say this with though, I will agree with this though when it comes to Roborock, when you said Roborock sucks. I will say if you're talking about this year and last year's Roborocks, I will say I think I might agree with you on that one. But anything before that, Roborock was the Kings. But for some reason, they went downhill. They were going downhill last year and this year. Now I'm gonna make. I know this is gonna ruffle some feathers. Last year, almost a year ago, well, no, not almost a year ago, I bought the excuse me. I bought the Roborock Saros
Oh.
Z70. Yes, the one with the robotic arm. Please stop sounding like a dying horse chance. And I ended up returning the Saros Z70. You don't understand how badly I want Roborock to cease operations. They've logged the market for so long. What did Roborock do here is my question. Because I have not seen. So I don't think you've owned a Roborock. As I said, until last year and this actually
I don't sound like a tornado's alarm or a
no.
preacher.
Oh my goodness. As you can
Ow.
tell, Noah is a psycho. Noah is a literal psychopath. And I'm gonna be completely honest, when I'm with Noah, I'm a psychopath. I like the MOBA P50. I'm not gonna lie, I have thought about getting one and and I'm not gonna lie, I still wouldn't. The best way to put it is the only reason I'm getting the if the V fit what am I trying to say? The reason I'm getting a V50 over the P50 is not only maybe it will stop Chance from having a stroke, because it doesn't cost much more. It has quite a few upgrades, and it comes with all the extra goodies, all the extra brush rolls, side brush, yada yada yada, blah blah blah. You lived a good life. Yeah, because I think Chance doesn't have much time left. Chance sounds like a grandpa
Dead.
who's
Mhm.
coughing because someone farted in his portable. Okay, that is just. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I did not start laughing like crazy because of what you just said back, dude. You just reminded me of this one video I saw on Facebook, and holy frick, holy
Wait,
frick.
I saw a video. It was like it was a dog. It was just standing by a box fan,
Gross,
and he went like,
Richard, you're gross. Richard, I don't want to hear you saying gross because everyone knows you're gross. You smell like when you came
disgusting.
up here. It smelled like you
Yes.
haven't taken a shower this whole year. Anyway, sounds like a grandpa on life support.
Why did my AC just restart?
Good
My air
question,
conditioner just restarted.
bro. It was really that funny? Yeah. You are shut.
You are
Richard, I don't want to hear a
what?
word from you. It
I
was
can
not that
ban him
funny.
if
As I
you
said,
want.
the thing is, you reminded me of a video that popped up on Facebook, and that is what made me start dying laughing. That was what it was.
Ow!
Oh, well. See, even Miles agrees. Everyone knows you're a fat, ugly loser, Richard. Like, it's not that hard. Everyone knows it. Yeah, you obviously haven't taken a shower all year. It's okay to admit it. And it's okay to admit you're. One thing I told Richard is one thing I told Richard earlier this week is I can't remember what he was eating. He said, and I told him he might as well get fatter because it's obvious he's not gonna get any skinnier. It's already too late for him to get skinnier. Chance sounds like a cat who's choking on a moldy banana. Oh my gosh.
No, that would sound like this.
Sounds like someone getting shot from wound and on the way to the ER, but
What?
getting much worse. Oh my goodness, Noah. Dear Lord, that got dark. Oh my gosh, you really are a psychopath. Bro, it is so funny. Ruparok Kirivo S5V. Let's see. Are you actually mopping my floor or are you just making them look pretty and you're just making them look pretty, I guess? Because I don't think I'm keeping you. I will say the S5V does vacuum though, but it's mopping. I don't know. Jan sounds like someone who's having a strip because they're wearing an inflatable costume and someone sprayed fart fart spray. Oh my gosh! You just okay. You've clearly saw. You clearly saw the video I did at one point because I saw one video or whatever, and it was hilarious where someone did that. All right, for real, this time I gotta go. All right, see you, Miles.
Ow! Ow!
Let me
Ah! Let me
see the
see the
robot
robot
vacuum.
vacuum.
What?
Which one? I have like six. Ow! I have like 60. Probably
I have maybe 10.
65.
I do.
I
Who do you
maybe
think
have
you are, fool?
1,130. Oh, the Roomba 105 came back out. I hear it vacuuming.
What the frick? Oh, oh well. The Roborock. Okay, yeah. I see the Roborock. I don't know where the Roborock went. If I'm being honest. Hi, Ziggy. Oh my gosh, that
Miles,
gave me.
I'm too
Oh my gosh, that gave me like
bored,
half a heart
Sam.
attack. Oh my gosh,
No.
Roborock. Oh my gosh. I'm not even kidding. There was this weird smell. The Roborock S5B is right there. I saw that shadow, and for a second I thought there was a pile of dog crap, and this Roborock just ran it over. Because guess what?
No.
You guys want to know a little fact? This guy, D-Bot X9, $1,600 robot vacuum, guess what? Ran over a pile of dog crap. But anyway,
Didn't the
as someone
J7
asked, I don't
get?
know who.
Didn't the J7 run over poop at one point? No. Wait, no, it didn't.
No, no, that was the um, Roborock S7.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, it was the standard S7, not the one with obstacle points. But anyway, for Wildry, or I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. Here's the top of it, and then here's what the bottom of it looks like. Two mop pads, the split brush roll, the anti-tangle side brush thing.
Mine doesn't have this.
Um,
The QX Revo doesn't have the split siren. Wait, split
yeah,
siren. Wait, I mean like split brush. I
what's that?
wish it
The
did
split
though.
brush roll. I will say
Yeah,
I
I
do
wish it
really
had the
like this
split
brush
brush.
roll design. I do really like the brush roll
Like
design on it.
I was thinking about getting a Q Revo Pet Pro or something, and I was about to get it, and then I decided to get the QX Revo because it's the one I found at Target or not Target, whatever it's called. I do
Yeah.
not sound like nails on a dying chalkboard being scratched with nails on in auto tune. That's not what I sound like.
But anyway, here's some more robots. These are all robots I'm selling, but D-Bot X9, Shock Ion R85. I'm probably gonna sell that one for a college dorm room because all kinds of people are messaging me on Instagram from my school asking for vacuums for a college dorm room. Narwhal Flow, Eureka J15, Brava Jet
Wait, how
240.
much for the
I thought about
J15?
I'm gonna say
How
like
much for?
350 plus shipping. I'm thinking like
Oh, it's too
350,
expensive.
325 plus. I thought about keeping the Brava, however, it's gonna quickly become an expensive robot because you have to buy more parts for it. I hate Roborock so much they put Nito out of business. Roborock has nothing to do with why Nito goes out of business. The reason Nito went out of business is they went a whole 3 years with nothing. No software updates for their older models, no new model for whole 3 years, and it took them another 2 years to get the D9 and D10 out. Plus, they didn't make decent robots. They stole money from a struggling company while they were already stuffed full of cash. They didn't need. Roborock was not stuffed full of cash because they were still a new company. And again, Nito did not have anything to do with, or Roborock did not have anything to do with Nito shutting down. It was the simple thing that Nito went 2 years or 3 years before they put out a new vacuum, which was a complete piece of crap until they fixed it. Eventually, they did fix it, luckily. But then it took them another 2 years to get out models they said they were going to release. And also, when they said, hey, we're releasing the D8, D9, and D10, it took them a year to get out just the D8 alone, and an extra 2 years to get the D9 and D10 out.
This guy is going back to empty the dustbin. I wish it was this quiet
What?
all
Why
the
would you
time.
do that, Nito? That's the question I had for the longest time. And guess what? I also used to be a Nito fan like I was with iRobot, but I can't believe in them anymore. I will say I do own a Nito. I do own a Nito.
Me too.
However, it is the
I have
second
two.
last. It's the second last good one they ever made, which is this D85. And the reason I say it, this was the second last one to have the screen because almost every other Nito now it's only start stop because the app is gone. Also, another proof that Nito wasn't a great company. They promised, hey, we're gonna support you back you for another 5 years, and then we're gonna shut everything down. Yeah, they made that 5 years more like I think it was 2 or 3 years. So I think it was 3 years. They said, okay, we're shutting down, but we're gonna support the app and all this crap for another 5 years. More like 3 years. And the thing is, Nito didn't really do a heads up when they were actually going to shut it down because they said again 5 years before they were going to shut everything down, and then just one random day, I think it was early this year or late last year, they just sent an email saying, "Well, our servers are gone, so your app vacuum's not going to connect to Wi-Fi anymore." And believe it or not, I
That's
got
kind
them.
of what.
And
Isn't
believe it or
that
not, I got.
similar to what happened to Trifo?
I think so.
Hold on, you're lagging really bad. I think he's gone. At least for me. It's just frozen. Did this shut down again? Yes. Yes, it did. Hold on, wait. I don't know. I don't know what happened, but like the stream semi crashed. This shut down again, and it annoys me the heck out of me when it does.
Anyway, well, now I don't see your screen. I'll deal with it here in a minute. Anyway, the reason I got the email and I knew Nito shut down their servers is, believe it or not, I didn't realize, but my DA was still on the app. It just wasn't connected to the actual service because, my Nito died. But I'm going to go back to the questions. The reason they shut down cloud services early because they increased cybersecurity standards. Okay, that makes more sense, right? Colton, did you sell the 105? I had a 105 vacuum, the vacuum only 105 with the self emptying, and I had the 1010 from Walmart. Both got returned.
I'm running my
I'll be
J7.
back for this
I'm
one.
using my J7 Plus, i7, i8, and S9.
Nice. Also, sort of vacuum related, but not vacuum related at the same time. I just a little while ago, I went to Sam's or Costco and I bought this Shark fan, and it is freaking awesome.
Which one?
The Flex Breeze is the one that's cordless. That
Oh,
this part comes off,
yeah, I have this
and then it
one.
has that thing, and it has the thing that you. This also is the one that has like that thing you put here, and then and then it blows mist too.
I honestly was thinking about getting one of those for my room because I need a new bedroom fan because this thing sucks.
I'm
It
gonna have to
sucks.
rejoin because I
This
can't see your screen, so I need to fix that real quick.
okay.
I will be right back. Why are you still on the normal flow? Because it has trouble recognizing the carpets in my house. I'll get back into it.
And of course, you're not driving straight because you never do.
Traffic in. Why did you sell the normal flow? The thing is, I have issues with it at both my houses. Here's the problems I have. I have these really, really weird floors at my mom's house. So my narwhal flow would have trouble recognizing because they removed the carpet sensor and now it just uses the camera to identify what is and is not carpet. My narwhal flow has a problem where sometimes it'll think my hard floors is carpet, and sometimes it'll think some carpeted areas are larger than they are. So then there's a bit of hard floors that just don't get mopped. And then at my dad's house, the only reason it does not work that great at my dad's is it does not select the thresholds that it has there because of the black color and something else. I don't know what the other problem is, but it just does not like to climb and map the thresholds. Dbot N8 Plus Dustbin Error, please install Dustbin. The N8 Plus got retired over 4 years ago. Actually, yeah, it was like 4 years ago I got rid of that vacuum. That vacuum is long. I did end up getting another one. Sold it to a friend. Um, he ended up giving it back, and then I used it till it died. All that was about a year ago.
I'm putting a new fan here in my room because this one sucks.
That's fair.
Oh, you know what? Should I use my Woozu? I'm gonna use my Woozu. I haven't used it in a long time.
Your camera's off, by the way.
I know.
Okay, I just wanted to be sure you did.
Because if I turned it on, this is what you'd be looking at.
That's fair. Okay. Also, I'm not exactly sure who's still in the live, so if you're still in the live, say hey, say something. I don't know. You can say whatever you really want to feel
Ow.
like.
Fish Ben. I think it's. I don't know. Wait, guys, should I use my fancy Woozu fan, or should I use this thing?
That bigger black one, whatever it is.
The Holmes Blizzard.
Yeah, I'm not that much on. I'm not an expert on fans as I am robot stuff.
Or I could use my 1960 Verm.
Just use that black one, whatever it was called.
This thing. Honestly, pretty good choice. I actually like this fan. It's a pretty good fan.
Yeah. Jesus Christ is our Lord and Savior. Amen. I literally, as soon as the live ends, I'm gonna be reading a page of my Bible. I do it. Normally, I read a page of my Bible every night. However, for the longest time, I will admit I have been slacking at it. I have been really bad at it, but I'm finally getting around to reading a page every night again. iHomeLinda Pro, let me guess, you sold it, Colton? No, that thing got returned within a week because that thing is the only thing that might be worse than the Roomba Vac Essential.
What is?
I return honestly, I probably return robots more than I sell, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I did notice that. Also, why do you return them? Like, what's the point? Like, you could just sell them and get money for it.
The thing is, the best way to put it is it's hard to, for some reason, I don't know what it is, but for some reason, I have a lot of bad luck with robots. And I even started putting my expectations not too high so I can actually start like possibly liking more robots, but they just don't do it for me, and I don't know what it is. And it's not just one brand; it's almost every brand is doing it. I will admit, Nito. The only reason Nito has never really been a robot I return is because I always put my expectations really low for Nito. Plus, the only one I actually bought was my D8.
What was the best, like, upright you've ever used?
I'll show you. Let me go grab it. It's right in my other room.
Watch it be a SIBO.
Wow, you guessed that really quick, actually.
Yeah. I'd say.
That was a really good guess. But anyway. Ugh.
Yeah, that works really well. Yeah, SIBO
See,
Felix, right?
Steve Field. Yep. I have spent almost $1,000 on this vacuum, specifically $950 total on this vacuum.
I honestly love this fan.
Not, I'm gonna be honest, that is exactly I guess you could say that was the price of my um what am I trying to say? Frick. Um, it's the exact price that my UPS One Pro was. Both absolutely worth it. Has anyone had a Roomba 205 combo? It wasn't the combo. I had the vacuum only one. It was a complete piece of garbage. Is it worth 85 brand new? $85? I would say yes, only because of how low the price is. But I wouldn't blame you if you decide to resell it. Um,
What
but
do
as I
you think
said,
these buttons do? I can't. This one like makes it feel like it's a breeze, but I can't figure out what this one does.
good question. But this thing, $950 spent total on this vacuum.
Oh wait,
Absolutely worth it. Would buy again. What?
what's the point of that? That mode just turns the fan on and off. Look, it's on, and it shuts off,
Oh.
and it turns back on.
Now, I'm going to actually explain how I spent $950 on this vacuum. So, the vacuum store I bought it at sold this thing for $750. They ended up giving me a deal at the said vacuum store. For $100, they gave me a the turbo tool for it and um a turbo tool, and they gave me 2 packs of bags. That is a over $150 value because the turbo tool by itself is 90 and then each pack of bags is 30. So
Wait,
yeah.
Turbo Tool is
Um
$90.
yes.
Why?
And good because it's actually made to last, unlike a shark turbo tool that's gonna be dead within like a month of use. And then I decided to spend later I ended up so that was a total of $850 at the time. And then later I returned to the exact same vacuum store and I spent another $100 and I got the extension hose because the hose, if I get it off, the hose on this thing looks long, but I'm gonna be honest, it really isn't. Honestly, this hose is not any much longer than the hose on my Shark Power Detect. And it doesn't stretch as much when the vacuum itself is on.
I don't like that. I don't like the weird, like, goofy lines that the 105 makes.
Yeah, but I will say this. The extension hose was absolutely worth it.
Wow, really? You guys saw it when it came back out, and it just died again. The battery life on these are ass.
Hey, language.
Well, sorry. Let me just die real quick.
Oh. By the way, the A language thing, that's not intentional. I have a friend, I joke around and say that all the time too.
Who's making these goofy lines? Probably the i7.
I think
The
I was
i7
gonna say
and
both.
the i8 are both in here. And,
Yes.
like, other than the
Wait, you
battery
know what I
life,
just realized? I wonder if the i7 is gonna try and take the i8's base.
maybe.
Or vice versa.
The thing is, the only difference between these two, other than the self-empty base, this one has the Roborock modded side brushes. That one
Oh,
doesn't. The other
I did
pair of
not even know you
Roborock
did that.
modded side brushes are actually on my J7.
Yeah. But this SIBO Felix, this guy is about 7 months old now. Amazing freaking vacuum. It is my favorite upright vacuum I've ever owned. It is my favorite one, obviously, that I have right now. And it is also my go-to upright vacuum. Cool, now I have a Cordy on 900. But I managed to fix it. I saw the comment the first 2 times.
It's still, like, I want to open the window, but it's still 77 degrees outside. Today, it was really hot today. It got up to like
I wish I could.
83.
It was really rainy here today.
It's like 80. It was like 83, and it's like 82 in the house right now.
I don't even know what the temperature was outside today because guess what? I did not pay attention.
S9's just been cleaning in here alone.
S9 is dummy.
My S9, it can act really dumb sometimes, and then like right now, it acts really nice.
Here's the thing. I have had two different S9s. One was really smart. The other one was really dumb.
Also, did you know technically, in one way or another, the S9 has obstacle avoidance?
Yeah.
It's like the careful drive thing.
Yeah. I'm not even kidding. Back when I had the. I'm not even kidding. When I had my first S9, the really dumb one, I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty sure the careful drive literally made it even dumber.
Bruh. My S9 with the careful drive, it'll just not hit anything, and I really like that.
I tried the careful drive on mine, but I just felt like it didn't get close enough to the wall because it would just try so hard not to hit it, but then it wouldn't get close enough. So I just didn't use it.
Okay, this is
If I
gonna
if I
now
will
gonna
say,
take another hour to charge. Yay!
uh, I will say if let's say I find like another S9 at let's say a thrift store for like $20 and it has everything, or it whatever it would need would be really cheap. Um, then I'd grab it. I just don't know if it would be something I would keep. Actually, I would say if it was like tomorrow or something, it would probably be a keeper, unless it was one of those really dumb ones.
Jenga block. Don't ask.
Yes, you are, Beckmilla.
Why did the top plate just fall off? Why
Good
did I just
question.
set it on the carpet? The mop pad's wet.
Good question.
Good question. Hey, do you want this box fan?
No.
Because I don't like the those. I'm gonna put the T10 right there, and then put the
Mm.
M6 in the bathroom.
Someone said he hears your X2 on the farts, apparently.
Oh,
No one no one farts more than Richard. With how much of a big back he is, it's obvious.
no one farts more than Ziggy. I'm just kidding. Oh
How
wait,
dare you say my how dare you body shame my dog like that?
not your dog Ziggy. My old babysitter's dog Ziggy. The blue
Oh,
Gila baby.
I didn't
He
even know
farted.
you're
It was really nasty. Ziggy the blue Gila. Wait, actually, I should probably put the black M6 out here, keep it like in the kitchen, and just put the
it's
white M.
he
And
has
just
the
put the
short
white M6.
freestyle fan. The freestyle is a cordless vacuum. This is the flex freeze.
Freestyle.
That's the cordless vacuum you have. That shark. That's literally the
Actually,
name of it. It's
no.
the shark freestyle.
Technically, mine is the Shark Rotator cordless.
No, that's the rotator freestyle. That's literally what it was.
Actually. Then wait, there's two different versions. There was like three different versions of the freestyle. Because there was
Eh.
obviously the normal purple one, which was just called the Shark Freestyle. Then there's the green one, which I have, which is the Shark Rotator Freestyle. And then there was a red one, a Target red one.
I don't
I don't
remember
remember.
there being a real.
I don't know. I
I
think
know that.
it was only in a couple states. Like it was a very very limited release vacuum.
How
So
old are you again? Chance is 14.
yeah.
So he's a little baby. Okay.
Honestly, I just realized I always use the carpet mat on hard floor, but realistically, that's really only for carpet because it just looks like this without it. And to be honest, it looks ugly without the carpet mat thing.
Honestly, I agree with that because Robot Masters had the X1 Plus and he did that with his. And I honestly thought it did not look that great.
I
I'm gonna go put
I
away the
need to
truck.
get the I need to get the dock plate for my M6
I'm putting
Because without it, my M6 can't dock. The white M6 can't dock on its own.
mouthwash. You're doing cleaning. Yes, you are. Roborock S5V. X1
What's the
X1
difference?
Turbo.
Wait,
I had
what
an
are
X1 Turbo, but I
wait?
sold it.
What are the main differences between the QX Revo and the Q Revo S5V?
Honestly, I'm not sure because I didn't pay attention.
Because honestly,
I
other than the coloration on the top, it
You know
looks
what I
way
did?
too.
I went on. I saw Roborock was live on TikTok. I said, "Hey, what's the best model you have right now?" They said Q Revo S5V is the best one we sell on TikTok shop. I said, "Okay," and I bought it. I'm kidding. I didn't really. I don't remember exactly what the differences are. I think fan kept me more cool than my current fan. It definitely did.
Start charging.
Ding,
There,
ding,
that
ding.
looks a lot better.
I agree. You know what I'm kind of thinking it should be?
Huh?
I'm thinking Roborock all the way to the left, X2 in the middle, and then T10 on the right.
Maybe.
That's just what
Wait,
I'm thinking.
wait. D-bot in
I
the
don't know
middle.
why you looked mad for a second, and then like what happened. I don't know what it was.
Wait, D-bot in the middle. You said?
X2 in the middle,
Okay.
Roborock on the left, and then T10 all the way on the right. Exactly. Roborock is bougie, Noah. Not sure what model it will be, but at some point I will bring a Roborock to the apartment. And guess what? The second the Roborock Q Revo S5V starts cleaning in here, I'm sending it back to the dock.
Why?
Because it doesn't need to vacuum this bedroom. It's already been vacuumed enough by the Nito. I've been using this Nito every day, and I do like it for this one room, but that's about it. That's all I really use it for. I literally use it for one room.
Bruh. 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 Bruh.
Mostly
Bruh.
because I can't do
Bruh.
my
Bruh.
mostly
Bruh.
because, mostly because literally without for my 40 I know you've mentioned that 40 like 10 times. You you should
What?
look at the place I went
The
to
bag
go for
door on the
photos of.
Roborock just popped off for some reason.
The what?
The bag door on the QX Revo just randomly popped off.
Oh. This is different probably because I left for a while. Okay. Hey, cool.
Roborock on the
Is
left,
your
right?
Instagram active?
Instagram.
I
It's,
mean, obviously I don't have it opened right now, but I mean I use it. Not as much as TikTok or Snapchat, but I do use it.
I don't. I only have WhatsApp,
Someone's
Discord, and the
behind me here
normal
and
messaging. Or wait,
or
no.
did I
I
say
technically
game?
also
Okay.
have
I sent
the
you a message.
YouTube
I will
DMs.
do that in a minute.
Since when did YouTube have DMs?
No, he was talking about Instagram.
I know, but like, when did YouTube come out with the DM thing?
I don't think YouTube ever has had a DM thing.
Now it does.
I'm sorry, what?
You didn't know that? YouTube has like a DM thing now.
I did not. Either I'm blind as some frick or I just haven't seen it yet.
So like, why are you? Stop moving. I didn't ask you to do anything, D-bot.
Start charging.
Good boy.
It's weird I have not
You
used
said
that in a
this
while.
is like how you want. Like this is how good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It looks good. The small boy in the little corner.
Oh, by the way, I'm the person he's getting the apartment with. Yeah, that is no because I think I told you about that, right, Chance?
Told you about what? Told me about what?
I'm getting an apartment with a friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was Noah. He just said, "Oh, by the way, I'm the person he's getting the apartment with."
Oh. Oh.
We're still working
Oh.
things. Oh, why do you say it like that?
Oh.
You should probably
Why are you still in here? You've probably done this room already.
you should
You.
probably map it again. What are you talking? Remap what? Remap what? I don't know if you're talking to me or Chance, but
But why? Why don't you clean the rest of the house? I don't understand that about the J7. Is it'll clean about to here? Like no, because it made these lines. So it'll clean out to here and then go back to the dock.
is it possibly dead again?
Maybe, but it was fully. No, look, it's not going back to the dock anymore. Watch. Yeah, it's not. It goes
I
back
think it does.
to the
Oh yeah,
dock.
I remember. It does that for like a. I think it does that to almost like verify it knows where it is in the house.
Yeah, that's like a location thing. I learned about it in the like when I was learning more about the J7s. Is they do
Yeah,
it to locate their location.
yeah. I think it has something to do because of the camera on the front.
My wait, that's weird though, because my S9 does that sometimes. It'll just go back to the dock,
I
go on
think
the
I
dock.
remember my S. I
Like
remember
my
my S9
S9,
doing it.
it'll go onto the dock and charge, and then instantly go dun dun dun. It won't even empty.
Yeah, I think I remember my S9 doing that. But I could be wrong, as I said.
I wish that I want to use my S9 as my daily driver, but I also want to use the J7 as my daily driver. But the J7, my J7 can't make a good map. I don't know why, but it won't make a good map of my house. See, now you'll
Which one?
clean the rest. Now you'll clean over there.
I get a crown by Abby is always first though. Where where you get from Chance? If you're talking about the J7, guess what, Noah? That is your J7 because guess what, Chance? That J7 used to be Noah's.
Wow. Well, now it's mine. Is that how it? Wait, I forgot. How did it get that dent on the top again?
I can't remember either. It was from getting stuck under a dresser or it was from when Noah did something with it. Guess what Noah does? Literally with every robot he does not clean the filter. He does not clean them at all until I come to see him. And
Bruh.
then I do the cleaning out of the robots.
I hate this.
J7,
I
the
hate this
Shark, the
rut.
Samsung. We don't talk about that. Yeah, we do talk about that, Noah. We talk about that you
What?
don't do
What?
any maintenance on your robots.
Stay. I don't understand
Alexa,
why this.
tell Roborock to return the dock.
I don't know. I just realized. Uh,
Alexa,
all, all four of
tell
these.
ask
All,
Roborock to return to dock.
all four of my Roombas just got confused at once, and
Of
then
course you
they
don't know how to
got.
help me because they're a freaking idiot. Let me do
Honestly,
everything myself.
that's the thing. Like whenever I'm controlling my robots, I always use Google because it honestly is just smarter.
Don't care. Saving map, stand by. Guess what? Don't care. I got the Roomba Combo Essential on Christmas 2025. I got mine Christmas. I actually also I got mine Christmas around. I got it like
I got this Christmas 2024.
I got mine like right after Christmas of 2024, and oh my gosh, I hate that thing so freaking. I hated that thing so freaking much.
Other than the battery life, let's be honest, there's no difference between these two right here. Other than the battery
20-minute
life,
difference, maybe.
I mean, I guess out of the box there'd be more accessories with the i8, but what's the difference between the robot themselves, other than the battery life?
Good question. Good question.
Also, I noticed with the J7, or like, not the J7, but like the I series, whenever they're docking, the light doesn't ever turn off. Like, it's just always going up, like the up animation. The J7, I thought was going to be the same, but it's like the same as the S9, where it just every now and again goes.
The weird thing is, it used to do it, but then all of a sudden, it just didn't do it anymore. I don't know if they changed it in an update or what it was, but
I
when I
don't know
first got it,
why.
it would.
One thing I noticed, the J7 does the button animation a lot more than these three.
Plus, I have the mopping attachment on my Roomba Combo Essential. The mine did not have the mop, and I'm pretty sure that would have given me literally another reason to despise it.
Now that I think about it, my S9 doesn't do the light ring animation that often.
Yeah, mine neither. Also, our apartment is like 20 months,
I don't want this home
20
box fan.
minutes from the original Hoover plant. Yeah, we don't talk about that. Talk about that, Dunce. Yeah, it was definitely Noah. From that dent, yep, it was definitely Noah. Now, yeah, it was
Noah did
Noah.
the
I
thing
can tell.
to the J7.
Noah, care to explain what happened to what caused the dent on the J7? Originally, I thought it was me, but then I realized I'm pretty sure that was actually Noah.
We don't talk about the dent, he says.
Yeah, we don't talk about it. Yes, we do, Noah. We do talk about that. We're here. iRobot i3 pause.
I think he meant i3 plus.
I don't know what he meant. Anyway, no, not at all. It kind of got trapped under my couch and struggled to get it. That doesn't even surprise me.
It got stuck under his couch, and it got dented from that.
Apparently.
Hmm.
i3 plus. Okay, yeah, you were talking about the i3 plus.
Honestly, I like the J7 and the i3, uh, the top plate. Like I like their design more because of the physical button. I really like the physical button.
Mm. I'm gonna be honest. At one point, I'm not gonna say I don't remember when it was. I swapped the faceplate between the two, the J7 and the i5.
Hmm.
Well, specifically, I put the i3's faceplate on the J7, and honestly, it looked kind of good.
Yeah,
I'm
it
not gonna
does.
lie, it looked kind of good actually.
I did that too. I put my i3 top plate on the
The
J7
675 was obnoxious. Yeah, he had a really loud 675.
Chance i3. You mean i3?
Dude, there was
Oh yeah,
white
guys.
fireworks or
If
the
you
oh.
if you have a auto wash robot like the Roborock for this in this example, don't like. This is why I like how Roborock gives you so many pads with the QX Revo. They get nasty after a while. They
Well, to be
like
fair,
sure,
you have the
huh?
one that you have the Roborock Revo that doesn't have the hot water mop washing or the hot air mop drying. So
This one, the X2 Omni does technically is supposed to have hot water washing, but in the first like 4 times it washes the mop pads, the water's not actually hot.
mm.
Eventually,
I
it'll
I
get
will
hot.
say I noticed that with my X2 combo as well, but I will say the X9 it definitely uses hot water. Sharp Thermocharge it definitely uses hot water. The Roborock Star Z70 it definitely uses hot water. I could go on, but most robots use hot water that claim to now.
One thing that I do like over
Unfortunately, I threw away the side brush. Now it does not have a side brush anymore. They're different because one of has
because the
home and
i3 is
spot.
in storage.
I know. Yeah. I mean, I I freeware. Okay.
It's right here. My
I was
i3
gonna
is
say
right there.
I was gonna say you're still saying I free. I was like, it was confusing me for a minute. The
The
Roblox said
threshold
it's
is
done. I just want
so
to be sure
noisy.
my phone's charged for quite a while before I actually check to see how the dirty water tank looks on it. Luckily, my phone restarted like that because I have the 17 Pro Max. So if the phone
I
dies, if you plug it in, it'll like instantly turn back on.
Can we just
Ow.
talk about how thin this box fan is? No,
Oh.
it is
I gotta
actually a
be at
really
work
thin
by
box.
9:45 tomorrow. Oh, fun.
Get it?
I'm using
Get
an
it? No,
Apple
no, fuck
iPad.
you.
I'm using the voice thing, and it doesn't understand. That sounds about right. Ew, crappy Timco.
Yummy.
Noah, you know what we do when we see a Timco?
Honestly, the only reason I actually I think the Tenneco is slightly decent is for big water spills. like just normal
I wouldn't
water.
even use it for that. Noah, you know what to do. You know what to do. Let me see a Tinko. Exactly. If you don't know what that is, that's Talk to the Hand by Abby Lee from Dance Moms. She puts her
Why?
hand up and then it says talk to the hand because I don't care.
Why though? Why are you so loud on our floor?
Good question.
Like
My
there's
S9
not
went
look,
bye-bye.
look. Just to prove to you that there isn't anything in the brushes.
By the way, Noah really wants the dreamy floor washer. He's been like stressing to me, I want a dreamy floor washer, and he just doesn't have one yet.
Oh yeah, my mom bought my mom bought my grandma a
Is there
like
any old Roombas you still have today? The only Roomba I even still have that I'm even considering to plan on keeping is my i7. Someone asked, "Where is your Samsung that exploded?"
oh mine it's right here. It just lives right here.
Mm. Wait, are you seriously buying me one for my birthday? I mean, it is coming up. I would love to say yes, but I don't think I can. I don't even know when I'm gonna get a new floor washer because I need a new floor washer because you say my bristles are so bad. Another thing about Noah, he hates bristles with a burning passion.
The only like the mainly the only Bissell at the moment that I really like is the Icon Pet Turbo.
Mm.
Honestly, the
Oh,
best stick vacuum that I have.
well, they are. I yeah, Noah hates my bristles and it drives me insane.
I'm gonna use my Shark Rotator because
They're
it's the
garbage.
only
Except
one.
okay,
It's
Noah.
kind of the only vacuum that I can actually use in the living room.
Noah,
Because
here's the question: would you rather have me get you a? Would you rather have me get you a Dreamy floor washer, or would you rather have me just keep my bristles? Which one are you thinking? I keep my bristles, or you get a Dreamy?
like
By the way, my
honestly, it's the
Ally
only
V2
vacuum
is my
that
very
does
first robot vacuum that has the highest suspension. What is the 980 in gray called? That is a 960. What do you mean by that? Okay, Noah, I can do one of two things. Either I can give you a Dreamy for your birthday, or I have to, or I get to, or I have to keep my Bissell. Would you rather me keep my Bissels, or I give you a Dreamy? Because you hate my Bissels, and you want me to get rid of them, or I can get you a Dreamy.
Fun fact.
Which one is it?
Another Bissell that I actually really like.
I hated mine. I hated mine with a burning passion. Where's your 960, Chance?
It's over there in that pile
Wait, why is the 960 in the pile now?
because I'm using the 980.
That you said you get to store the 960, but I can't have it, is what you're saying.
I mean, if you want it, you can have it. But if you have
Also,
something to trade for it,
well, I don't really have anything else to trade since I gave you a J7 and the Hoover. Because I asked when it came to the LG if you could talk to the hand. Oh my gosh, Noah.
I want this thing to work so bad.
Hmm.
But guess what?
That's
It
the
gets
confusing thing
sick.
about Noah. He wants me to get rid of my Bissels and get a Dreamy. But then I said, okay, either you can get a Dreamy from me, or I can get rid of the Bissels and get myself a Dreamy. And then he says, talk to the hand. Make
Rare.
sense.
No.
I'm so
Are you
sweet. Oh,
supposed?
bullcrap. I'm eating a mint right now. Super good. What is the yellow royal vacuum that I'm seeing? Honestly, I don't even know. I'm still your sugar. Oh my gosh, Noah. I will start calling you that more. I will start calling you that more. And my Dyson Spot and Scrub arrives. Oh, because I haven't told you, Noah said after he gets his new job, which I think he starts this or next week, he says he might be getting me a Dyson Spot and Scrub after he gets his new job.
Please don't tell me you actually want one of those.
Well, we'll find out.
I
Justin
don't like
Dad
it.
said he likes his. He said
I
there's a lot of hate on it, but he likes it.
Personally, I have a lot of beef with Dyson Spot Scrub AI because it's literally just a 3i S10.
By the way, I think that might also be the reason they don't make it anymore. Because I went on Amazon and 3i's website, and I literally can't find the 3i S10 anywhere. What is your robot vacuums and storage? 500 million clearly.
So I have the Robot Vacuum and Mop G20, the Roomba 960, Roomba E6, the Dbot N79S, basically the same thing, but Eufy branded, aka the Eufy RoboVac 11, I think. I don't remember.
Whatever it is.
My
I'm eating a mint right now.
Duva
Okay.
9bot, that thing. Roomba 690, iLife V9E, Shark Ion RV750-N, Lafont M210, Eufy G30 Verge, Roomba i3, Eufy 30C Max, Dbot N79W. That's scheduled for 3:54 in the morning, and you can't turn that schedule off because obviously no Wi-Fi. Dbot or not Dbot? What the fuck? Uh, that's not your dock.
You
Anyway,
might get it when you come up. You'll never know. Oh my gosh, Noah.
Nito bought back
If I
the
come up and see you
A4.
on
It's right
August and
there.
there's a Dyson Spawn Scrub AI, I'm gonna jump on you.
That's the A4. Anyway, that's Nito bought back D85, which you also have. Dbot D66, Dbot D63S. My mint condition. Could you stop farting? Thank you. My mint condition 694, which I'm probably gonna put
Combs
right
vacuums.
there.
Can I have one of
My
your Roombas? I
UP11S
only
White,
have two
Roomba
Roombas, an
680,
i5 and an
my
i7. The
broken
i7
Dbot
I'm most likely gonna
S29S,
keep, and
my
i5 will be up
Samsung
for sale
Carbot
soon.
R7065,
I'll
Trifo
squeeze you.
Lucy.
Okay, sounds
I
bad.
actually think I might have a Trifo Lucy pet, to be honest, because there's a P in it's the actual model is LUC-P, so it might be a
I'm
Lucy
gonna say
pet.
it's the pet then. I'm gonna say it's the pet then. That's
So
the
I have
pet.
Lucy pet, Eufy 11 Plus, which doesn't work anymore. The bumper has issues now. My Eufy RoboVac 25C, the 674 custom Roomba, um, my Bob Sweet Pro, and my iLife. And then technically the sick bay also counts as storage. So we have
It's
my
so fun spoiling. Oh my gosh.
Dbot G68, my Roomba Sage, my Roomba Red, the Hoover Rogue 970, and the of course right there the 8780. And technically also Vava, but she's sitting right there.
So now it's an allergy.
What do you think would be
The
better
love.
right here? Roomba, a mint condition 694, or this 561?
The one that's there right now.
The 561.
He asked if you can.
So
I'll take
the
i5.
97,
It'll come with a
the
Brava 240, and it's probably gonna go up for sale for
the
like
Hoover Rogue
150
970
bucks
is right there.
on eBay plus shipping, which I still need to.
I
I
also
keep
have a
forgetting to bring my
Hoover.
boxer. Gosh
I
darn it.
also have a Hoover Rogue 950 that's in display because that needs a new brush
Colton, did you
gear.
sell the Trifle Lucy pet? Yes, because that thing was a living nightmare. I will say, chance you're lucky because the only reason you don't completely hate the Lucy is because you don't have the app, so you don't see how bad the map is that thing will make if you do, and then you also don't have to experience the terrible app it has as well.
I don't
I
really like
did.
it because of its navigation. I don't like the navigation on the Trifo.
Oh, I never said the navigation was good on it either. My Triflucy, it literally would clean like 75% of my house,
Wait,
and then it would just say it's finished and we're
Colton,
back to the dock.
what's your opinion on this that you gave me?
For its price, okay, but I personally don't think I'd buy it again.
I know I'm running only Roombas right now, but I'm gonna run this.
But yes, I did sell the Triflucy pet because it was a living nightmare, and apparently Noah likes the LG, so I guess I have to bring it to the apartment.
Here are all the robots that Colton's given me. This dirt. Shut up. My Dirt Devil lidar. Stop. Dirt Devil lidar. Hoover Quest 800. Roomba J7. Um, and one other robot. What was the other robot you gave me? I don't remember.
Even I can't remember.
I know you gave me another. Oh yeah, that guy.
Oh yeah, the iHomeS too. I forgot about that. I was like,
Or
even I couldn't
okay.
remember. Did you tell him about my BE Samsung? Yes. Noah has the Samsung Powerbot and it goes like starting to clean.
Mm.
It has this voice. It sounds so demanding and it is funny. We make fun of it all the freaking time.
All three of my Samsungs, when I push clean, they just go ding. They do
Yeah,
this.
that's not what the that is not what the JetBot does. JetBot talks. Was that ding? Yep, that was. Oh yeah, we're having a 75-inch TV in the apartment too. Just an FYI. Honestly, you know what? That does not surprise me even a little bit. What was your second robot vacuum, Colton? First gen Shark IQ without self-emptying bin.
Please tell me you just took a picture of my shoes. I don't know why I just said that, but I want it to take pictures of obstacles. It
That's
hasn't been
fair.
doing that lately. Like not even in the history section. It just hasn't been taking pictures of obstacles lately. There's only two pictures it's ever taken at my
Ow.
house. It took a picture back when the Xiaomi was right there. It took a picture of the Xiaomi for some reason,
Oh.
and it took a picture of this cord. Now
Ow.
it was like this at the time, and yeah, it took a picture of that cord.
Yeah, I'm cold, so I put on my blanket from that I got from my school. Well, didn't get from my school. I
Wow.
bought it, but it was as merch from my crappy school, and I don't think my school deserved it, but for some reason I bought it anyway.
Look at this air purifier that's doing absolutely nothing.
Wah, wah, wah. Because we're elegant. That does sound about right, Noah.
This thing is super quiet on hard floors when it's on the quiet setting, on the silent
I
setting.
I can't remember. Can you turn the carpet boost off on that one? I don't think you
Yes,
can.
you can. On the Dirt Devil, yes, you can.
Okay, I couldn't remember.
I thought you knew that because it was off when I got it.
Um, well, I did a factory reset when I gave it to you,
Oh,
so
true. My favorite
who
thing
has
about
the
the
name
my
Ding?
favorite thing about the Dirt Devil, I love how long the side brush is.
I will say I do like that. Someone Speedos 3, I don't know how to say it. I am
PS3.
sorry. He said,
Who has the name Dingus in your collection? I have. Yeah, I just have King Dingus.
I
King
owe mess
Dingus.
too, which was mine, but it went bye-bye. Did you tell him about calm down? Yeah, there's this video of this lady freaking out or whatever. Um,
That's
it
nice.
was a
Stop
meme
being
Noah
evil.
found. And first she says, "You're cute too," and then she says, "Calm down." And now
Oh.
we mess with our friend, and we always tell him to calm down all the time, and he freaks out every single time we do it, and it is hilarious. And then he even said it one time in like a video he took, and I stitched it, and I have it saved on my phone. So then he goes, "So I have a video of him saying it," and he freaks out every time I send the video.
Yeah.
Also, the only reason I bought this blanket from my school is because it was to support the band.
Wait,
Um,
I just had an idea.
what?
J7 base. Perfect size for this to sit on. Literally perfect for it to sit on.
What even is that? I can't tell. I am
It's an
sorry.
air purifier.
Oh,
It's
that's not your
literally
Charger S9. No, it is
it's
not.
It's literally perfect for it to sit on, though.
That's crazy.
I'm not going to, though, because then when it does that, you can't get to the bag.
That's true. But I mean, I don't think it'll be a while before you have to get to the bag on it. When you get off, look at the place I sent you. It's bougie. You need a dressy shirt for it. It's called Olinda.
My favorite thing about the J7's base is the little leather.
Yeah, I do too.
The only thing is, I
Speaking
wish it
of,
actually said iRobot right there.
that would be cool. I do have one question, Chance. Because of the area you live in, but I have a question. In your area, do you have In and Out?
No, we don't have In and Out.
Okay.
I think instead I don't remember what our replacement for In and Out is.
I was gonna say I want to try In and Out so bad.
No, wait. We're getting an In and Out, I think, or maybe it's like something with chicken. I don't know.
You little
It's a
crap. Noah. Also,
it's some sort of place.
Noah. By the way, Greer went to see Marco and he got to try In and Out and he decided to brag about it and I wanted to punch him in the face after that. And then our friend Riley did it too, but he wasn't as braggy as Greer. We don't talk
Random
about Greer.
random inner disc decal for a 675.
Oh, oh, that's almost not concerning at all.
Have you ever seen this before?
One of my roll vacuums had different contacts from another. Please charge Roomba. I like the voice from the 770 or whatever when they said it.
No, this one has it too. That has voice too. It's like
Plus, in a hotel, we all know.
please charge Roomba. Please charge Roomba.
Plus, it was in a hotel. We all know what would go.
Wait, what Roomba is this from?
Original.
Yeah. This Honeywell air conditioner needs to be recharged with refrigerant.
560 and 561 have different voices.
To be honest, like this is not actually a 561. This is actually just a really messed up version of a 595. I took a 595 and made it look like a 561. I thought it was a 560. The only difference between this and an actual 561 is that this is supposed to be right here. Like the iRobot Roomba logo is supposed to be right here, and then it would be a 560 or a 561. If I had the demo, then it would be a 560. Why is the top plate not installed all the way?
Does the Roomba Pro Elite have a drop detection in the wheels?
Yes, it does.
I'm just reading out comments.
And I respond to them. Why? Why are you guys beating up my carpet?
Good question.
For a second, I thought my
To go
J7
down with
sounded like.
us. I agree with that. I agree with that, Noah. I wish he was in the live so we would see that comment because I agree with that.
I'm gonna send a couple. I'm gonna just send every one of these except for the J7 home and see if they
And
find their
also the
comment.
dustbin. What do you mean and the dustbin? Like if the Pro Elite has like a dustbin detection, which I don't think it does.
No, it doesn't. There we go.
You should go do wine tasting too. That's
That.
crazy.
Hopefully you don't go to that dock because that's the i7 stock. Oh wait, I've thought about it. The i7 might. This is what I mean. This light
The
right
dustbin
here,
on the 500 pet is different from the 561 dustbin.
the 595. Well, yeah, my 595 had this dustbin, which actually has a lot of dirt in it right now.
Who knows? Maybe that the person that had that one was a collector too, and you just don't know who it was. Who knows?
It almost sounds like the Dirt Devil turns the suction motor off, but it's just really, really low.
Yeah, I noticed that when I had it.
It's like.
I know, right? And it turns off so slow. It's almost sad.
It's like.
It sounds like it's about to die. It sounds like it's on its deathbed or something.
I love the startup of the motor though. It's like.
Sounds like a jet engine starting up, kind of like the i7 when it empties or something. And the 561 doesn't have the red round, the button that take out the dust.
So you mean like the normal 561 wouldn't have the little red ring? Because I've seen a bunch of 560s and 561s that would have the ring. Oh, this guy's coming back out. Great. Can you guys be like smart?
No, they can't.
What is your opinion on the Roomba i7?
It was really good at its time. It's still not a terrible robot, but it's just outdated.
What is your opinion on the Roomba 500 series?
Outdated over almost 2 decades ago.
We're gonna run this. What is your opinion on the Nito XV series?
Outdated by like 2013 probably, or 2015, 2014,
I'm
15.
I'm just starting random LiDAR-based robots. The
Mm.
only non-robot LiDAR-based robot is the J7.
Mm.
I sure this is no lie. All the robots in my mom's room are camera-based
Mm.
because there's the Samsung S9 and then the Yeeties. Or wait, no, because the 805 is not camera navigation. We're running 3 robots at the moment. We
Yeah.
have this thing hates my thresholds. That thing, the Nito, and
Mm,
then
mm, mm.
the Dirt Devil. I really like the Dirt Devil, to be honest.
That's fair.
Usually I don't let my Nito into the kitchen, but I'm going to today. My i7 is almost dead. And wait, that makes no sense. The i7 and the i8 are running for the same time, and the i8 only has a slightly higher battery. Look, you can kind of tell what I mean.
Mm.
It's like that much. And then the i7 is slightly lower. This thing is docking.
Okay, sorry if I quit reading comments. I'm getting tired. So,
Okay.
oh,
Honestly,
oh,
if you want to, I'm ready to hop off whenever you want.
yeah, I'm
Cause
gonna hop off.
okay, cause there's literally nothing happening in the stream anymore.
That's true.
I'm just gonna
Are you
send this
EP?
home.
Yes. I'll
Send
see you
that
guys
home.
later.
I'm actually gonna leave the Nito and the Dirt Devil going. This is already going back to the dock.
Okay. Bye bye.
So I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. And so go subscribe to Colton and go subscribe to me. And yeah, I'm gonna actually make a video of all three of these because why the hell not? At
Okay,
some
bet
point,
on.
not today, but I also need to work on the review for the QX Revo. And yeah, get out of here.